stream is live. Gonna test the sound.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in-game sound. I'm gonna run around on the outside just to check the sound is okay. It's a bit quiet even for me. I'm gonna just
Okay, so my voice is fine, but yours is really, really low.
Alright, but that's strange. My mic is on 100% volume right now.
No, I mean, I hear you fine on Discord, but on the stream, your voice is really low pitched, low volume.
Interesting.
But mine is okay.
Maybe I will make you quieter, and when you turn up the volume overall, I think it should be.
No, that's not the problem. See on the the Twitch software to stream, you might be able to boost your volume. Or maybe just boost the volume on Discord.
Alright. Oh, wait, the Discord will not affect the stream.
I don't think so.
My mic is 100% in Discord and in OBS. I'm going to check.
Go on OBS.
It's 100% in OBS.
Try to. Can you boost it?
I'm trying to see if I can boost it in Twitch. I kinda forgot how to play the game, actually. I kinda forgot how to play the game, actually. Damn, you're right, it's really quiet.
Ah,
That's
it's
strange. Alright. Where do you know where can I do this?
No, not at all. I've never made a Twitch stream, so no, I don't know.
Damn. Alright, let's think. Let's think. Damn. Alright, let's maybe maybe in volume mixer in
I know,
Windows.
maybe.
Alright, let's maybe maybe in volume mixer in
I know,
we
maybe.
know it's 100% here. Maybe I should try to like talk directly into the mic, like hold it close to my
I know,
mouth.
maybe.
It will work. And so in maybe I should try to like talk
in
directly
Discord,
into
I will
the
just
mic,
make
like
it
hold it
quieter.
close to my
I know,
mouth.
maybe.
It will work. And so in
maybe I should
so
try to
it
like
would be alright on stream, but not too loud for you. Make it hold it quieter.
Yeah, go on. I could always try to, lower your volume on Discord, so it's not a big deal for me. Yeah, go on. I could always try to, Okay, so we're good? Are we good to go?
Yeah, almost there. Do you hear me all right now?
Yes.
All right. So I don't think I can improve this anyhow. It's 100% everywhere. OBS, Windows. I don't know how to change it in Twitch. I will just for a few seconds listen to the stream. How does it sound on stream?
Okay, nice. Fine.
Just for a few seconds
Yeah,
listen
go
to
on.
the stream.
Just do it.
How does it sound on stream?
Okay, nice. Fine.
Just for a few seconds
Yeah,
listen
go
to
on.
the stream.
Just do it.
How does it sound on stream? Damn, fucking quiet. Very quiet. Alright. Well, I have no idea how to improve it. That's the only mic I have right now.
Well, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
I think we should just go and play.
Ready when you are.
I will make you just a bit quieter in Discord, and we are going to go.
For me, you're just fine on Discord.
Say something.
Something.
Alright. Once again?
Once again.
Yes, great. Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we are doing your quests right now, I think.
I don't know. We haven't got this far already.
I mean,
I think it's yours.
no, man. I played to the old city, and we decided that we are going to go back to your
Jade
quest.
called me. She's
and,
taking the
I'm
explosives
just
to
playing
site.
them again, so we can,
Okay.
have a bit more content together.
Yeah, good. Wait a minute. The hell's
Wow.
happening? Oh, it's just a plane.
Operations. Interesting. That's the first time I see a plane from inside the tower.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't noticed that before. Maybe because I ran too fast, to the quest giver.
I think it's scripted though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's the first time I see the plane. Maybe
Be
I
honest,
just
I
didn't pay any attention to it.
Crane, Saeed told me about the explosives you guys found. How perfect is that? Jade gave them to him. Saeed used to be on a bomb squad, so he knows about
What
that
do you
stuff.
think about
Yeah, kid,
Rahim?
that was a
Is
lucky
he
find.
annoying or not?
Would've been better to turn up some antis in though.
Nah, I think he's a
But
good
the
kid.
Oman's making sure Saeed's
Well,
put a good
he
timer for those
was
things.
anyway.
We have to be able to get
Yeah.
our asses out of there before they blow.
Spoilers.
Whoa, we?
Oh,
There's no
that
we in
hurts.
this. I mean, yeah, that nest needs to go.
Come on,
Now
this
it's
game is
possible,
like
Very
but
Can
get
you
it
go?
done. I'm doing it on my own,
But it's my plan.
Yes, even
and I will
more.
execute it perfectly. I promise.
But,
It's
shit.
it came after New
There's no
Vegas,
use
right?
arguing with you, is there? Fine.
yeah, far after.
I'll contact you as soon as Saeed's finished with the charges.
Raheem, do we have a deal?
After playing New
guess.
Vegas, I
Do we have a
understood.
deal?
Yes.
No, sorry. After
We have a deal.
playing
Okay, one more thing.
Cyberpunk
I keep seeing this bizarre kind of infected. Is
2077, I
Dr.
understood
Zara out of
how
his trailer?
really
Want to
old
talk to him
New
about it?
Vegas is.
Nah,
It
he's
feels
down in sick
very
babysitting Dr.
outdated.
Vina.
Thanks, kid. I'll see you soon.
Even when it came out, I mean, wait a minute. I'll just check it out on the net.
Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm just finishing to make a cigarette.
I wonder why your mic is totally okay on stream, but my mic is like super quiet.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no fucking idea. From me too.
Okay, so Fallout New Biggest. It came out in 2010.
2010.
Yes, 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Pretty
the biggest
old.
games,
It's not
the
that
biggest
old.
game, the biggest games that came out the same year was God of War 3, Mass Effect 2, Darksiders,
Yeah.
StarCraft 2,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood,
Yeah. I played that.
Vanquish, Alan fucking Wake,
I haven't played
Biosh.
that.
You should. You should. It's really
Probably.
good. Heavy Rain, Bioshock 2,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mafia 2.
You know, I played Heavy Rain on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Just like, you know, probably most of the people I know, because nobody wants to fucking buy console for some console exclusive. It's hilarious.
Well, I already had a PS3, so I played it.
In Russia, I feel like the consoles are not popular here. We are mostly a PC god race. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm disinforming you right now, but I feel
No,
like
no.
most
No,
of the
I
people
already
I know
knew that.
are PC guys and
Yeah, I
gals
know.
here.
I already knew that because you know what? It's simple.
We
And
don't have that
you-
much
you-
money to waste it on fucking trash consoles.
That's maybe that too, yeah. But it's mainly because of, and you probably won't like what I will say, but it's because of communism.
No.
Let me explain. It's not like communism is the source of it. I mean more like you know the time in the Cold War with the wall and everything. Russia was, you know, like
Russia?
Russia, Russia,
Right.
Russia,
No,
the
that's
motherland.
nice. That's solid.
Uh,
You
you know,
probably can do Russian accent than I. Better Russian accent.
I can talk in English with Russian accent if you want.
Yeah, I feel like that's genuine Russian accent actually.
Da, very good. Cocaine.
That was a fun movie actually. I love it.
Yeah, I liked it too. Anyway, so Russia was secluded at the time, and so when you see all the consoles, I mean like PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, Nintendo DS, whatever.
We
They didn't.
wasn't even close to Soviet Union in time.
Yeah. So they all came from outside the USSR.
Yeah,
And
but we had
there
our
was
we
there
actually
wasn't
had our own
any
games, electronic games. You know?
yes, I know Tetris, for example.
Not just that, we also had a rabbit and a wolf electronic game based on a cartoon. It
Mhm.
was where the wolf would catch the eggs. You probably saw it somewhere.
Maybe, probably. And then when it came to import those consoles, yeah, it would get really expensive. So yeah, you wouldn't had the I don't know how to say it, the base to build on consoles. So it's logical that now most Russian and foremost ex-USSR gamers are more likely to play on PC. That's logical.
Maybe it's just because we are smarter than Europeans and Americans.
Well, maybe not too much, but yeah,
I mean,
whatever.
if you're gonna spend some money on quality entertainment, you should spend it on computer, not on consoles, because
Well-
consoles are trash. Basically, I think everyone should admit that
No.
at some point we. Just as at some point the humanity will admit that capitalism is trash, the same will happen to the consoles. It's just a waste of
No.
money.
It's not. I can let you say that because, whereas I'm okay to say that PC is better than consoles because you can do
Because that's true.
very much.
That's a fact.
Because wait a minute, because you can do very, very many things with a
It's
PC that you
easier to
cannot.
upgrade. How can you upgrade a
Yes,
console?
I know, but consoles are more accessible.
How the fuck is that?
For example, in France, okay, if I want to build a PC like the one I have, I've spent like 2,500 euros for my PC, okay, which is a lot. But if I want to buy a PS5, for example, I have to spend more like 500 euros,
Wait, 200?
which is
200 or 2000?
2,000.
2000.
Five-
Oh, alright.
2,500.
Alright, that's,
Okay.
that's
Two,
a solid
five.
number.
2,500
Yeah, that's a lot,
Okay.
I guess.
for my gaming PC. Okay, I can do a lot of stuff with it. Okay.
Yeah.
But if I just want to go way cheaper, I can always buy a PS5 or an Xbox,
Yes,
and
but
it would only, quotes, cost me 500
wait a
500
second, wait a
euros.
second. It will be considerably worse.
Would be considered what?
Considerably worse. It will have weaker hardware. It will just not
Yeah.
be able to play some games at higher quality or at higher productivity.
I know.
It will lag and stuff like that.
I know, but it will be way cheaper too.
But you can buy a super cheap notebook right now that will cost like, I don't know, 100 euros probably, or
No, more like I don't know,
150 euros.
more like 200, but still with this
Alright,
notebook,
200, but
uh,
it will play some games, you know?
yeah, old games probably, and I'm not really sure of that.
Okay, you can buy a notebook for 400 and it will be like gaming laptop and you will play just
Nah.
modern games just on low quality, but it will play them alright. That's what
If
I
you
did
want-
in 2018. I played I bought a gaming laptop and it was basically like a gaming PC, just I had a problem with overheating, but overall it was very powerful for its size.
Nah, in France, if I want to have a gaming laptop, a portable PC, a gaming one, I mean, one with the one I can play, you know, even games like Dying Light, for example, I will have to spend more like 500, 600 euros, maybe more. PC gaming is expensive in France.
You know what, man? You should go back to Spain because France fucking sucks.
It's as
It has
expensive as
bad
in
bugs.
France.
It has bad bugs.
I know it's coming right now, but in Spain it's
Don't
that
tell me
expensive
Spain
too.
has bad bugs.
I know. I don't really know. It's been a
Let's
while that I
hope not.
haven't been to Spain, like
Let's
2,
hope
3 years maybe.
I'm surprised that Europe is in such sorry state, and we guys thought that you guys are like enlightened
It's not.
and
It's
powerful
not the.
and
It's not.
technologically advanced, and you have bed bugs. That's like
No, it's
why did the USSR fall? We thought that you are better than us, and look at us now. Even the
no.
last remnants of USSR don't
No,
have
you
bed bugs.
you're missing the point, bro. The thing is, it happened in Paris, okay, not in the whole country. And in Paris, which has a good image in the world,
Does it?
Paris sucks. Trust me, I lived there.
Well,
Paris sucks.
only women think that Paris is the city of love, that
Yeah,
is
it's not at all.
incredibly romantic, that has that goddamn bloody shitty Eiffel Tower. Fuck it, fuck this tower big time. I'm
Oh,
not
come on,
impressed.
it was a marvel
Well, for the time, yes.
for the time, yeah, and we
When
kept
was
it
that
because
time?
hey,
2
it
centuries
looks nice.
ago? I mean,
Pardon?
come on. It's literally the only thing that everyone remembers about the city, and it's not even the really good thing. It's just a tower. The good
Well,
thing
it's
is Louvre.
it's a,
That's the good thing.
yes, yes, I agree.
I wonder
agree.
if the Louvre has bed bugs, by the way.
I don't think so. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
because the whole city was swarmed, and we don't even know where it came from.
it's
Actually,
like back to the Dark Ages, back to the how do you say it?
yeah, the
historical
Middle
period,
Ages.
Middle Ages.
Yeah, yes,
By the way,
kind of.
how Middle Ages would be in French?
Moyen âge, moyen for middle,
I
and
will try
age,
to repeat.
âge.
Moyen,
What? Moyen.
moyen,
Okay, that's fine.
moyen,
And âge.
âge,
Yes.
âge, moyen âge.
And when you know you need to connect the words, it's spelled moyenne.
Moyen,
Okay, good. Âge. Moyen âge.
moyen âge.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
almost like mayonnaise.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But still,
All right,
even in
now I can
Paris,
speak like a proper Arab.
uh,
Monage. Give me your money.
even in Paris, there is the nice places, not places, but the nice parts of town.
Can can they be considered nice if they have bed bugs? That's the question.
I don't think there is bugs in like the rich parts of town.
Let me just come at it straight. Do you have bed bugs in your house?
No, no.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Rats?
No, but well, there is
All
some.
right, all right.
It
Let me
can-
stop you here. All
It
right.
can no wait.
Just
it
don't go
can
around
have
digging
rats
yourself. Let's not
outside.
just talk the. All right.
Because
outside.
I live in the countryside, so there might be
Ah,
rats
yeah, I mean,
outside,
they
but
are
not
wi-
not in the
wild
house.
animals, right? Wild
Yeah,
animals.
yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
What about cockroaches?
Not at all.
You sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
What about French people? Do you have those?
I live with my grandmother.
See, there is always something.
Oh, come on. At least we don't have Russians, which is good.
You probably have Russians, since we kicked some of those back in October Revolution. They ran away to France, as far as I remember. You know, those white immigrants from Russia.
Yeah, maybe
You
may-
received many of them. As far as I know, you are the country that has one of the last Romanovs. We talked about it last time. I think it's the France.
Maybe, but not on my region. You know, not that much, really.
They're probably hiding from French people. I would be
Come
too. You know. Or I would like, paint my skin with some kind of brown spray paint and try to demonstrate
Doc,
to
you got
the
a minute?
other people that I'm an Arab.
Kane.
Everything.
Yes.
I'm ready
How
to
can
do
I help you?
everything when I'm in France, so people wouldn't consider me a French person. I'm ready to walk around in a t-shirt that says I'm a Russian. Kill me if you want, kick me, spit on me, but at least I'm not French.
And why this hate for French people?
Damn, I really
Sir
don't
asked me to bring
understand
him a
it,
sample from that
because
bolter I saw in front of the
I
school.
think if you really dig deep enough, you will find a bunch, no, not a bunch, a ton, no, not even a ton, an infinite amount of absolutely illogical racist hatred, nationalist racist hatred toward every nation in Europe. You can dig
yeah.
around about British people, about French, about Germans, about Italians, about
Yeah, pretty much
Polacks,
anyone. Yeah, I know.
about gypsies, about Russians, about Sweden, about
Well-
Switzerlanders. I think.
No, not really.
No?
Not really. Switzerland, no. We
Alright,
don't care about them.
Let me think. Greeks, 100%.
We don't care
I'm not
about
sure
them
that
either.
Turkish people can be considered Europeans, but
I don't know. Is Turkey in Europe?
that's questionable.
Let me check.
Politically, maybe. Geographically, I'm not sure.
Wait, just a minute.
Mr. Crane, I have a message for you. It's of the utmost importance.
Yes, they're in the UE since 1992.
I think I heard the least about
Mr. Crane, I have a
probably
message for you.
Spain.
It's of the utmost
Spain and Portuguese. I have talked with some people. I mean, I had some Portuguese. I played with a Portuguese girl that was playing StarCraft 2 with me. She was a nice person. She was
And probably every.
quite beautiful, but a bit pale. I was surprised to see a pale Portuguese person.
Well, you saw my face many times. I'm not that much tanned.
You are a bit brown, brother.
Y- maybe
Yes.
a bit, but
compared
not
to
that
me,
much.
you are brown. I'm much
Okay,
whiter. And
but-
and I must say that I come from South Russia, from one of the most sunniest regions in the whole Russia.
to have a word with you.
Well, that's on the genes, and so what?
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you look like a Spanish person.
Yeah. You can't confound me for
I don't think.
for a Russian, for example.
Yes, you cannot, definitely. By the way, you can mistake me for other nations. I have been mistaken many times for German, for example, which surprised me, and for Czech
what?
too. Yes, a German.
German. Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I was mistaken by Germans in Germany.
That's right. Germans are pale too. Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to finish the train of thought.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think I can really hate French people because I'm not sure any still exist.
Oh,
I don't
you mean,
remember last time I
real
saw
French.
a French person. I saw a Macron, but that guy, I'm not sure he's French. I'm sure he has bed bugs. I'm not really interested in anything about him. Even if
there
he's
is
like 100% French nationally, I don't think I should like give him
I
any
don't
thought.
I don't think so too. There is still, 100% French people. I don't think.
I think
maybe
Macron
there
looks
is,
like a French person.
Nah, I don't think so.
He has some, these face features, a bit looks a bit like French. No?
Let me check. Oh, he was born in the north of France.
Mr. Crane, I have a message for you.
I didn't know that.
Maybe he's like half French, half
Of something, yeah,
Holland,
maybe.
Netherlands, I don't know, something
wait
Belgian,
some-
something from there.
I should like to have a word with you.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just checking it.
Doesn't look like a British person to me. That's I'm sure about it. He doesn't look anything like Englishman.
No, I don't think so. His mother, her name was Nogues, which it might be French or maybe Belgian. Yeah, maybe Belgian, but I don't know. Even,
Maybe he's
even
just
that,
maybe he's
even
just
that
an
I
overgrown
don't care.
bedbug.
Yeah, it looks like one. Okay, so anyway, I was saying that, wait a minute.
They're coming for us. See? One already became a president. You guys should deal with it.
So anyway, I was saying that most of French. Yeah, my game crashed. I don't know why.
Oh, alright. Probably because we started talking about Macron and your special guys like came down on you. They're trying to triangulate your position
No,
right now.
I remembered what I wanted to say. You know that we had kings back in the time. Okay,
Yeah.
these kings made
Some
kids.
very horrible countries, like total shitholes. They still have kings at this very day.
No. Yeah. I know. No, my point is,
For
even
example,
today,
Great Britain.
there is still heirs to the French throne.
Yes.
They still exist.
The problem is that this Gabsburg, or I don't know, some family, it has heirs in Russia, in Germany, in France, and in some other countries, I think. They all horribly inbred, and it's basically the same family in all countries. I mean, the
Yeah,
hair of
in
France.
this family, it might be inbred too.
The family of the hair of French throne might just as well be a hair for Russian throne, because they're all like horribly,
I gotta
disgustingly
find Michael. Whatever the
inbred.
embers have in mind, if it stands any chance of work.
It's not good. We should not allow them to come to power they don't deserve it. These guys are total degenerates.
Well,
Just
I've
like any
banged-
monarchists.
I have banged a princess once.
I have banged a Russian Arabic girl once. Yeah, we have those.
Well, we have those in
Chunk of
France
zombie
too.
guts.
Well, you do, but in Russia it's like super exotic. So here we go.
I would like to be exotic in France.
You're gonna be
Come on,
exotic in
I was
Russia,
in-
but in France you're gonna be one of 99% and 99th of the 100th populace that will be in France in like 30 years. You're gonna look just everyone on the street. You will not see a white person in France soon.
Well, you might be right because you know, like today I was in Lille, which is a big city in France. Like today
You know what?
in the
I'm
morning,
mistaken.
and
I want to apologize. I'm mistaken. You will see only men that look like you and white women. That's what's gonna happen, I think.
nope, not at all. A lot of blacks too.
Sure, yeah, but they're gonna be like, I don't know, 10, 20, maybe 30% of population. Most of them, most of French people of the future are gonna be Arabs, I think. And Germany is going there too, which is, I think it's funny
No,
because
in
you guys,
Germany,
you guys were trying to crusade them just 1,000 years ago. You were trying to crusade them, and now look
know.
at you. Look at
I
you
know.
now.
Yeah, they trying
They
to
crusaded
like,
you back. They did it back to you.
It's more like a subtle invasion, you know.
It's just history, you know. It happens. Some nations just, you know, they die. It's all right, I guess.
Wait, you what? Fucking hell,
Maybe.
Raheem, that was
Anyway.
my job.
I think the fate of the Russians is somewhere in the same category. I don't think it's a bright future ahead. I'm all right with it as soon as like the whole humanity kind of you know prospers.
Listen, head to the train yard. Find a place to hide. I'm on my way.
Behind you! Behind you!
It's just like the color of the skin, facial features. It's like super negligible things to care about, in my opinion.
I'm on my way to get Raheem.
Well, I don't care about you know the color of the skin or
He and
whatever.
Omar went to blow that
Sure,
nest, and now
yeah,
they're in trouble.
that's great. That means you're a good person.
Just if you are a nice person, that's all that counts.
Look, I stole them
A
from
nice person will never be a Nazist.
I'm close. I'll get him to save
It's
the
impossible
Nazi?
to have a
You mean-
good person that believes in such ideology. It's like
No,
contradictive.
That's what I mean. I don't care about the color of the skin. If you are a good person, that's it. That's what I said.
I mean, I agree. I'm just saying that the ideology can probably indicate if you're a good person. If you're apolitical and you don't care about ideology, of course you can be a good person or a bad person. I'm just saying that I have never met anyone who's like can be considered a good person who is, for example, a Nazist. It's impossible for me. I don't think it's like
To be honest, I knew some guys which are not like Nazi, but more like
nationalist,
no, much more like you know
a racist.
fascist.
Uh,
That's
Well,
not
that's-
quite the same thing.
Oh, that's a yikes from me, dog. That's a no. That's a big no-no because
No,
you know
I mean-
you know why they are good, because they are good only for their own.
No,
That's the only
no,
people they are good
wait.
for.
I mean, I knew some guys who were like you know skinheads.
But they're Nazis. Skinheads are
Why-
Nazis, man.
Yeah, quite like them, but I've
They are
spent
there.
good time with them. As long as we haven't spoke or talked about
Wait,
politics, you know.
Wait. Do you know why they have those heads, skinheads?
No, yeah, I know. It's to in the beginning it was Jamaicans who made some riots. Not riots, more like
How are you?
you know
Reckon it's me.
protestations.
Found Omar's
But
body on
they
the
all
overpass,
had
but no trace of Raheem.
some dreadlocks, and so
Hide in the train yard.
they shaved their heads to avoid getting caught with their their
I'm sorry,
They're
I'm laughing.
dreadlocks.
I'm just reading a comment. Frank the Hellgas says, "Whoever is talking sounds like that Russian dude that tries out those random tools on YouTube."
Wait, what?
It's a comment on Twitch.
That says.
Whoever is talking sounds like that Russian dude that tries out those random tools on YouTube.
Sums it up,
Is-
right?
Who's he talking about, I wonder?
I think he's talking about you.
Yeah, but I mean, who is the dude that tries random tools on YouTube?
Maybe me. I don't know. We're two on the stream,
I
so
mean,
if it's not you.
he's probably referring to some famous YouTuber,
I don't know.
like
Just
Life
ask
of
him.
Boris or something like that, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Just ask him.
Frank the Hellgast, if you are still here and not like closed my stream in 5 seconds after opening it, which would be understandable, I'm very interested in who. Oh, somebody's trying to connect.
I see.
Oh, somebody had joined our session. Who did you mean? I'm interested. Oh, his name is brackets for me, like all brackets. Oh, here
Me
Alright.
too. No, I
Back, go back.
I have kicked him out.
Oh, alright. He was probably Russian, I think, because our Cyrillic letters don't.
Are Japanese?
Usually you can't see them in English games, so it's just brackets.
Or Japanese, maybe.
Very unlikely, because they would probably be in their own Asian region. I
No,
almost
you're right.
never played with
Found Omar's
Japanese
body in
guys.
the overpass.
You're right. You're right.
The person saying good person, not nice person earlier.
Right, keep coming, you motherfuckers. I'll send you all to hell.
That's Frank, that confuses me. Are you trying to dunk on us? Are you shitting on us for our accents? That guy is Spaniard that lives in France, and he mistakenly thinks that he is French. I am the Russian, Tatar, Polish, Jewish, Ukrainian who lives in Russia and would much rather live in Soviet Union.
Dude, chill out.
Who do you think you are trying to dunk here? You have never met more multicultural people than we are.
Chill,
I'm just
dude.
saying. I'm just saying. That moment in game always surprised me, because this is like an introduction to a mini boss, and that mini boss is just basic mob. Like it's what happened?
I killed him.
What? That was a competition.
Yep. And I won.
What? That's the first time I see it. He says, say American MRE.
Crane, I didn't think I'd make it.
American MRE.
Blow in less than 5 minutes.
Yes, I think he's
Shit,
dunking
you're
on us.
bleeding.
No, American MRE, like MRE.
MRE.
Don't move, you got it? I'll be right back.
MRE, like meal ready to hit. That's the.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Alright.
I don't get it.
Frank, I don't know from which nation you come, but I'm sure it's very, very inferior to our nations. Alright?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's American.
Well, if he is American, that I'm 200% right.
Okay, no, that's.
Okay, I'm back on the surface.
See that big ass covert over to your right?
By the way, America. Do you know that there is 2 Americas, and one of them, the north one, it has 3 countries in it. Do USA citizens know that, actually? I'm just asking this guy. Did his school had geography in
Okay,
it?
first one set.
Geography classes? Or where
Probably.
you thought that
Probably.
USA is everywhere, so saying American it's like it should be understandable for everyone. If you're American, then you come from USA. That's not true, guys. You have so much more countries. And by the way,
Alright,
we
got it.
here in Russia support Mexico in its fight for freedom. You know what I mean, alright?
Yeah.
So, all those drug cartels that CIA created, it's not for long, guys. I'm just saying. He asked to give him a minute. He's probably googling up Canada and Mexico.
Huh?
Raheem,
Yeah.
it worked, man. Hey, your plan worked, kid. Raheem?
So your voice
you
sounds
copy?
like the crazy Russian hacker on YouTube. Are you that person?
Is he
Well,
Russian hacker?
I'm going to Google that YouTube account after the stream, and I'm coming back to you on that one. All right? I'm not sure I know who this person is.
Anyway, he's a.
I'm
he's a
probably
viewer.
him. If he's
Yeah.
talented and good looking, yeah, that's me. He
He'll
did
do it.
random things.
That's
Well,
me, kid.
that's
I
not
did it.
saying much, Frank. I'm not sure what do you mean by random
Raheem,
things. I do a lot of random things every day.
the whole damn building came down. Oh shit.
Can you chill for a minute?
Anyway, Raheem is dead.
I know.
Reckon
Yeah, well,
Raheem.
you know.
Raheem's dead.
And when you know,
Should we cry?
you know.
Get back here. Don't say a word to Jade.
Maybe
Not
after.
yet.
Look at the gun I have. Who cares about Raheem?
Okay, so I check on the comments because I don't have it. The crazy Russian hacker on YouTube. No, he is not. He is not.
He is a bad person or a good person?
I don't know. I don't know him.
Well, maybe I'm him in secret. You never know. Maybe he just decided to create
Yeah, really, he's not.
a new account on
He's-
Twitch
he's-
that has 10 subscribers and just, go with it.
No, Frank, he's not.
Maybe
Maybe
I
you're
am. Maybe I
confusing
am.
him.
Maybe I am. Maybe it's just, my secret plan. I'm just randomly doing, a stream from a different account that has no subscribers whatsoever. Literally doing the laziest possible content on Twitch. Maybe I am that person.
Anyway, to talk about something else. Frank, are you a Killzone fan?
Frank, are you American?
No. Come on.
I have a friend called Nikita Demenchuk. He's from Ukraine. He ran away from Ukraine to Spain. He lives in Valencia right now, as far as I know. And that guy, he sounded exactly like Seth Zintach on YouTube. Like his voice sounded like 99% the same guy. I was sure that he has like a secret YouTube career that he was keeping out from me. I know that guy from when I was 16 years old, so I know him a long time, and yeah, I was sure that he's a famous YouTuber. He sounded exactly the same.
You done?
You are not a nice person.
No, I am a great person. Okay, so anyway. What are we gonna do now? Oh, yeah, back to the tower.
That's by the way, it's not the thick Russian accent. Just so you know, I have very neutral English speech.
Reem's dead.
I don't have a Russian
Lied to me
accent.
about that bite.
Not a strong one. Maybe a weak one, because I have heard people who here in Russia who try to speak English and they have incredibly the thickest Russian accents. You never heard those. I mean,
Well, you still have an accent.
I have a weak one. It's
Yeah.
barely here, but
It's more like,
I heard those Russian accents so thick, you can break a wall with them. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
yeah, I get it. But you still have an
I'm
accent.
not even
and
exaggerating.
It can be heard like when there is some R on a word.
When I'm trying really hard, I have no accent at all. Believe me. All right. When I'm trying
you
very
still
very hard,
You
it-
still
it's
have
not
a
here.
tiny
No,
one.
No.
Yes, for example, when you say hall.
What word?
All. A-L-L. When you say it, you still have a tiny accent. It's
Halt?
not like an accent.
Wait,
but,
what word?
what
What word again?
all. A-L-L. All.
Oh,
Yes,
that's a Russian accent when I say oh.
a tiny one. It's
Oh.
not like an accent, more like a pronunciation thing.
Man, I have been told by Englishmen that I don't have a Russian accent when I have talked with them. It was a long
Well-
time ago. I will give you that. I had much more refined pronunciations back then, but I was told that my knowledge of English language is so advanced that I disintegrated my Russian accent.
No,
I was very proud of that.
you speak a good English. That's not the problem, and then there is no problem
But
actually.
in my line of work, when I integrate into Western society to destroy it from within, I should have no Russian accent at all. It's a
Well-
problem for me.
I still have a French accent, and I've studied English for years.
But you're not a Russian spy.
I don't think so.
Are you?
Maybe I'm a French
you?
spy.
For several years before Orban came around, that Hungary president that kind of torpedoes every pro-American voting in United Nations. He's like 100% bought by Putin. Before that, we thought that actually we will have to pull some strings, and we will have Marie Le Pen in French government that will like play play to our side, and Russia and France would have like ultra right wing governments that will work against
I think
Englishmen
that won't.
and Americans.
I think that won't happen because
I think
any-
we wanted that to happen actually. We
in
tried to make it happen.
in any election in the 25 years prior, there was ultra right wing politicians who
Fascists.
clearly
Yeah.
who
I think
tried
that modern
to be
Russia is
elected.
quite fascist actually.
That
Some-
there was like a blocus on fascism. So no, I don't think we will have them. They make a lot of noise, but in the end, that's all they do, noise.
You see, that's the problem when you have a migration politics like France has, when your country that is called France barely has any French people in it. the people like Marie Le Pen or whatever she's called, like
No,
they are bound to
told it
happen.
right.
They are bound to exist because the remaining French people are afraid that they're the last ones. And I think
Well,
that's the truth. They
The
are
problem
the last
is
ones.
for France. The problem is if you want to see real French people, you know, the first ones who was there in the beginning.
They are all
You need to
gone.
seek for, you know, I don't know the word in English. And, let me check the
I'm sorry, do you
translation.
hear any outside noise in my mic right now? I have a drill right here. I can hear it so fucking loud. Do you hear it?
No.
Oh, that's great, because I was afraid you can hear it on stream. Frank says, you sound Russian. I wanted to learn Russian, but the language lettering was difficult.
Yeah, Cyrillic language is really difficult.
The lettering in Russian language is very difficult, but believe me when I say to you that it's not even the most difficult part. The most difficult part in understanding Russian is understanding that the rules of Russian language. Obviously, if you are a smart person, you will learn the rules and you will try to use the rules to construct your sentences, to talk in Russian, to speak Russian, to listen Russian, to maybe even think in Russian someday. The problem is that Russian people don't know the rules of Russian language. That's not even a joke. I'm completely serious right now. It's not because the rules are too hard to comprehend. It's just that there are so many exceptions to them that learning the rules won't much help to you, unfortunately. So for the people who are not born in Russia, who are not natives, who don't speak Russian from the childbirth, like from 2-3 years old, it's gonna be very hard to memorize all of that shit. That's the problem. If you don't have a brilliant memory, I think you will have a lot of problems learning Russian language. That's very unfortunate. It pains me to say that because I love that language to death. It's incredibly rich. It has so many gifts for you, but if you want a pain in the ass, you can go ahead and try to learn it. If you don't, just learn a few funny swear words and just stop.
Okay, so I found the word that I was trying to find. It's Gallic.
Gallic? Yeah.
Yeah, you know the first ones to be in France, and there is practically none today.
I think that Roman conquerors kinda enslaved them and killed them. No?
Not. There was a war. There was a war, which was lost.
Garlic.
Yes. No,
Sorry,
Frank. It's more
I'm
like
kidding.
this. Not Gaelic.
Garlic.
Gallic.
Garlic.
Which in France is said Gaulois.
Gaulois?
Gaulois.
Gaulois?
Yes, you got it right.
Gaulois?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like something.
G-A-U.
I'm sorry. It sounds like something a pigeon would say.
Pigeon?
A pigeon.
What the fuck?
It's a bird. Gaulois?
I know what a pigeon is, thank you.
In case you forgot one of the easiest bird names.
No,
English
it's
name.
it's the same in France. It's the same spelling. We just say it another way. Pigeon, pigeon.
Pigeon? You know that we have a Russian word pigeon. and it means oh god damn, it's gonna be hard to translate. All right, so it's a young person, maybe not young, but you know, probably young at heart, that is a bit too stylish. You know, he tries too hard.
No,
So
yeah, I
he's
get
a
it.
pigeon.
Okay. In France, when you call someone a pigeon,
Oh shit, that's nice.
it's
Oh
no,
fuck.
no,
Oh shit.
no.
Oh
we're
fuck.
we are in a safe zone.
Oh,
It's fine.
alright, I jumped out.
Okay, so go on, just do it.
How the fuck is that a safe zone? It has so many openings. It's insane.
It's because of the UV lights.
Oh, alright.
Zombies can approach UV
Alright,
lights.
fair enough.
Okay, so I was saying, a pigeon, when you call someone like this, is more like a person that gets scammed, you know?
What?
It's more or less an insult. A calm one,
It
but
is an
it's
insult
more
in
like,
Russian
it's like, come on man, you're dumb, you got scammed. You see?
Ah,
what
I
I mean?
see. All right. It's we have a word for that in Russian. It's loch. It's a trusting person that is he's a loser. He gets scammed all the time.
Mm-hmm. Or it can be used to say like, no, Frank,
Pigeon.
pigeon. I write it. So it can be used to describe, you know, easy clients who you can sell to them anything they will buy.
Oh.
You see them, they come into your store and you're like, see, that's pigeons.
Well, that's a cultural thing because
I think,
yeah.
yeah.
I think it's unique to French language. Maybe it's not like unique, but it's definitely something that I have never heard before. In Russia, maybe it's because the culture of consumerism and capitalism is not that old as in France. I think the insults to the people who are trusting, like they're ready to buy anything, are probably harder than just calling them pigeons. It's like, no, I mean, loch. The word loch is it has multiple meanings, but mostly one. It's a loser. But
Okay.
a loser, a loch can be also used to the people who buy expensive shit they don't need. It can be used by the scammers for their victims. It's like it has a wide range of meaning, but most of them for the people who are like who are not
Don't
successful.
jump, don't jump. Okay, I see what you mean. It's funny because
But
the
still,
word
I'm sorry,
loch-
coming back to the pigeon, in Russia, the pigeon, we say it in Russia, pigeon. It directly means a stylish person that tries too hard, and he's like, you know, he's like how do you call that beautiful bird that's like has a lot of bright colored
a parrot.
no, larger one that cannot fly. A very beautiful.
Yeah. I know the word in French. In them, I don't
That's
remember
the
the
problem. I
name.
know it in Russian.
Which have a tail that
Yes.
deploys.
Yes.
Yes. Let me just check it out. Wait. I hide for a minute. A peacock. Thank you.
Yes, yes, peacock. So pigeon and a peacock, it has same meaning in Russia. Like it's a person who who pays too much attention to their looks. Let's say it like that.
Okay, I get it. In France, which is a paon, P-A-O-N, a paon. Yeah, a peacock in France is pronounced paon.
Pon.
Paon. Exactly. As simple as that. Un paon. And you can call people like proud like a peacock.
Yes.
You know, when they deploy their tail and to show off, basically it's for show off. And you know, you call someone is proud like a peacock.
Well, we definitely have the same in Russia. I haven't heard it much, but I mean, it exists. I'm sure that people use it in everyday conversation still. Like the exact same, maybe not exact same phrasing, but the understanding that peacock is kind of like a person that has too much opinion of himself. He cares about his looks too much. He's like a bit, you know.
Yeah, fancy and all.
Too fancy. Yes, definitely have the same meaning for the same analogy with peacock here in Russia. Like 100%. It's the same cultural. How do you say it? Well, I guess catchphrase maybe. No, catchphrase.
Catchphrase. Well, a catchphrase is more like a slogan or something.
Yeah. There should be a better wording of what we are trying to say, but yeah,
Probably.
yes, we understand each other.
Yeah, for Frank, it's pronounced pon, but the O is silent. Do you guys have words that means bad, but it's said in a good way? Huh, interesting.
Definitely. When you are insulting your friends in Russian, you can use the harshest swear words, you know, but depending on the context, it can mean like you can congratulate, you can compliment, and you can say the most horrible words ever at the same time. I'm sure it's like everywhere there. It's a male thing more than language thing, I think.
Okay. In
No?
France, it's more like we use irony or sarcasm more than having bad words, but said in a good way. I don't have examples, but for example, a bad situation arrives. Instead of saying tough luck, shit, or anything, I'll just say in an ironic way, "Oh, that's really great." You
Yeah.
see,
Isn't that
just what I
just
needed,
irony?
all that stuff. Yeah, we much more like to use irony. Yeah.
But I mean, I thought every language has that, no?
Yeah, probably.
Good old irony.
Wait a minute, bro. No, just don't do that. Get back inside. We wait for the night, and then this is the perfect spot for farming XP,
Alright.
combat XP, because you'll see.
Well, I forgot to say that in Russian, peacock, it's not not peacock, it's pavlin. It doesn't sound like European counterparts. It's pavlin. A bit different.
And here you just stay there and kill zombies. Just in there. Be careful to not smash this, because if you smash this, you'll
Alright.
fall.
I can shoot?
not through it.
I don't think I have a bow. I have only
I can craft you one. I think.
I can have only firearms.
Let me just check. I can maybe craft you one. Yes. No, I can't. Do you have duct tape?
Yeah.
Okay, give me some. I need one duct tape.
On under your left feet.
Okay, one could have been enough, but thanks. And here, one, and I'll give you some arrows. Okay.
Frank is trying to convey a very difficult thought, which I cannot understand, but I'm interested to help the guy to understand
Behind you.
at least Russian language. Thank you. So for context, that's bad meaning to us is that awesome or really good. Another one like when someone brings food or drink and gives it to you and you say too much, as in that's good or thank you. Yeah, sorry mate, English ain't my first language and neither mine or Esteban's. So
Where are you
alright.
from, by the way?
Yeah, we are all kinda not Englishmen here. That's alright, I guess.
Okay. So where are you from, Frank?
Probably from French. France.
Maybe
whatever.
not. Maybe not. Well, my father's name is
shit.
Frank.
He's from
What?
Kingdom of Tonga.
What?
I'm
Kingdom of Tonga?
I'm gonna be on the level with you. I don't
The
I
island's
don't
Kingdom
fucking
of
know
Tonga.
where is
I
it.
don't know. Where is it? Yeah.
It's probably South Asia maybe? No?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe Africa?
I don't know.
Okay, my guess it's South Asia or Eastern Africa. It's a small island in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you, my friend, is the most exotic person to ever come to my stream. That's the last person I thought will ever see any of my streams. Honestly.
Well,
It's
that's
near
why
to
it's cool.
countries- It's cool, of course. Yeah, definitely. It's near two countries, Australia and New Zealand. Oh.
Okay, I see.
So, I guess we can use you in our work. China is preparing for a conquest of Taiwan, and we always need more spies in that region. Yeah, I think you will do fine. So, do you know how to create explosives?
Man, come on. He's joking.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Probably.
Come on.
Well, I'm definitely joking about the part when China prepares for a conquest of Taiwan.
just-
They are not. Wink, wink. After all, how can China conquer a China, right? Right? You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, Taiwan is China. it is China, so I mean, it thinks it's not, but we got some Chinese here. They speak the language and really good people. Well, we have some Vietnamese in Krasnodar, South Russia. And
Really?
yeah, definitely. They speak the Russian quite well. They are very good people, industrious.
We have a lot of,
never heard about any Vietnamese related crimes in Russia. So that's definitely a big plus from me. And
I have a
and you-
friend.
apologies,
Who-
I will quickly finish. You may ask how Vietnamese got to South Russia. It's like the different part of Eurasia. And when back in middle of the 20th century, the USSR had a big idea that USSR wants to have its own supply of rice. And we thought, okay, Asian people should be very good at growing rice. It's like it's their thing, big time. And at the time, China politically were not our friend anymore. I'm very sorry about that, because we fucked up big time after Stalin died. And Vietnam was much closer to USSR politically than China, so we kinda just ask Vietnamese people, would you like to come from your country to our country to live here and do the same shit you do every day? And they said, all right, and they came here, and that's how we have, I would say, a quite vast Vietnamese diaspora, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, in Krasnodar to this very day. They haven't
Yes.
moved back, they are still here.
Diaspora, I think.
How did you say?
Diaspora.
Diaspora.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Seems good. Seems good to me.
In Russia, it's the same, diaspora. So
In
basically
French
the
too.
same. I'm sorry, you were trying to say something.
No, come on, finish. Your
I
thing.
finished. That's it.
Okay. I don't remember what I was trying to say anyway.
I'm very sorry.
No problem.
You were trying to say something about a friend, I think, your friend.
Oh yeah. I've got a friend which is Vietnamese, but from origin. He was born in France and all, but he is from Vietnamese origins. That's
Yeah?
it.
Oh, all right.
So-
Well, I have a friend who thinks he's a French, but he has heavy Spaniard origins.
You're
Super
talking with
heavy.
me right now, huh?
Well, you would be surprised how many friends around the world I have. So if suddenly I would not be talking about you, but about some other person, it's a real possibility. I'm telling you. I mean, I sometimes make a joke like that when a person thinks I'm talking about him, just to surprise him that I have more than one friend. I know that's a big surprise.
I know.
And that's my thing. I write to random people in internet. Most of them think I fucked up in the head. Some of them think I'm alright, and that's how I make friends.
Yeah.
Englishmen, Ukrainians, Americans, Chinese, Arabs, whomever, whenever. I'm down to talk with everyone. Absolutely zero racism in me. Even black people are absolutely free to come here and chat, and I will be greeting them with open arms Guys, come here. I'm happy to see you. Jews are welcome too. Yeah, no racist
Okay.
joke this time.
So, wait a minute, Frank
Frank
asked
says, I want
if-
to visit Russia just for alcohol. Do you guys have beer? Well,
That's what I wanted to say. So yes, in France, I live in the north of France, near Belgium, which has a great emphasis on beer. We have a lot of beer breweries. There is one next to my house, like 5 minutes with my car, and I've worked there once, and it's a good beer that they make. We've got a lot of beers in France, different ones. I mean,
my brother in Christ, he was talking about Russia. I mean, that's definitely fine that you shared, but I mean, he was
Well,
asking
I mean,
directly
he
about
said-
Russia.
he said, "Do you guys have
Alright,
beer?"
you know?
So
Alright,
he was talking
sure.
to both of us. So your turn for Russia now.
Right, sure. Well, I still think he was talking about exactly about Russia, but sure. I mean, we all know that France has beer. By the way, which French beer is the best?
Well, it really depends on your taste, you know.
I want
Some
to taste
like
a good beer.
some like you know, tasty fruity beers. Others like strong ones. So you know, from my perspective, the best I ever drank might be Pedieu, the one which has
Pedieu?
the yes Pedieu.
Pedieu.
Yes. Yes, which is a Belgian beer.
It's
That's the
not
brewery
French,
that's next to my house,
but it's
and
not
their
French.
beer are really great. And yes, for really French beers,
100% French.
maybe the one I'm drinking right now, the Saint-Omer.
The
800.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. The
And
Frank
that's-
opens up a really great point that
Yeah, I see.
in
That
world
we only
culture,
had wine.
yes, in world culture, France is 100% wine. We know about your wines. We know about the champagne, but
Yes.
we know fuck all about your beers. In
You're
Russia,
right.
it's the same.
You're
We
right.
don't know that your beers even exist.
We've got a lot of wine, but that's a paradox because we are not, I mean France, we are not the country which drinks the most wine. Can you guess what is the country that drink the most French wine?
England,
Very much.
Germany.
USA.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that's a bit
They,
weird.
they,
I
they just
thought-
they
I
just
thought-
love wine. I don't know why, but they
I
drink
thought
a
your
lot of
neighbors
wine.
would drink more.
No, you see
Because of
that's
the
America.
logistics.
At the other side of the world.
That would be cheaper to buy your wines in Germany.
Well, you know, in France, I mean, you can find
You know,
good wines
it may be
for
because the
pretty
USA
much
is
nothing.
just, has more money.
Not really. I
I
don't
mean, they
think
can
so.
buy more.
I know that in the USA there is some wine plants, you know, not grape plants to make wine in California. But I know there is some wines that are made in California, but I've never tasted it. And for me, well, wine is
Why
wine.
the Philippines? Frank,
Them I was gonna say the Philippines. Huh?
the Philippines, I thought they're relatively small island state. Maybe he's joking. I never answered his question about Russia. I guess that's gonna be a tough one because I don't drink at all.
Oh, Philippines that drinks wine.
Still, it's like it doesn't have that much populace. I thought that, well, statistically speaking, well, never mind. Oh, I should answer something about Russia. Well,
I know that there is kvass, which is kind of a beer.
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're correct. That's one of the things I was thinking about bringing up. That's true. So, I guess here I go. So, we have that drink named kvass, which is one of the drinks that were popular in monasteries. And we have that ancient tradition of having a lot of monasteries in our relatively cold country. So people,
That's pretty much the same thing in France with beer.
yes, people needed to have some brew homemade that would keep them warm and still have a taste, some good taste. People think that all Russians drink vodka non-stop 24/7.
But no,
Not
they
true.
sleep.
Yeah, even when they sleep, it pours into their veins from those medical how do you call it?
Injections,
Yes, injections.
IVs.
In Russia, it's kapelnitsa, but in England, I don't know how to say that word. When you're in hospital and they inject you with some liquid and it flows into your veins when you lie
It's,
down on the bed.
to be short, it's IVs
IVs,
for intravane.
intravane. Great, thank you. I will know one more English word today. This day I lived with some purpose. Today
yeah,
has some purpose.
In France, they brew. Yeah,
Come on,
that's the
man.
correct time. They brew beers in monasteries, too. But it was more like for their own consumption, not for the
The
cold.
same here.
I
Alright,
think.
sure.
I
So,
think.
so we have some reason for our alcoholism, but you don't. You just wanted to drink that shit. All right.
Exactly. There is a fun fact too. In the beginning, that there is a French period, Catholic period, which is called I don't know in English. It's called in France le carême. Wait a minute. Okay, in English it's called carême. Okay, it's the same thing. Anyway, in this period, it's pretty much like the Muslims with the Ramadan. They can eat, they can drink on daytime, etc. And one monastery wanted to drink. They clearly wanted to drink. So they made a beer and they have sent it to the Pope by a horse carriage directly to Rome.
And
But
it went back.
it was stocked in wooden barrels.
Yeah.
But the beer on the travel spoiled. So when the Pope drank it to taste it, it was horrifying. And so he said that if they wanted to, let me translate it. Much more like this beverage is demonic. So
Like all people, wait, I'm sorry, like all things that Frenchmen create.
thank you.
Yeah.
And
Go
so it's demonic. So if they want to trust their faith, they can drink it all. That would strengthen their faith. And so by that time, on the Karim, they were all drunk all the time. They were all drinking and drinking and drinking all the time. I find it funny.
Haven't they died later because their liver gave out?
Oh, Frank is asking what is the highest alcoholic
Man,
beverage
I haven't
in percentage.
I haven't even answered his question about Russian beers yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go
No
on.
problem. I mean, just give me a few seconds here. So,
Go on.
I'm gonna be on the level with you. I don't drink at all. I have been drinking the best beer in my life, not in Russia, but in Prague. The Pragian beer, or the Prussian beer, I don't know how to say it in English. It was the best one.
Czech beer.
The unfiltered, the filtered, and the mix of them, all of that shit I have drinked and drinked for the whole week I was there. I was 17 years old, so I got quite,
Drunk.
I was hearing sounds in my head, but I was alright. I was not like super drunk. I never got drunk in my life. That was like the closest time. After 6 or 7 or 8 big, oh my god, big cups? No, not cups. Shit.
Glasses.
Big glasses, thank you. Big glasses of beer. I was closest to being drunk ever in my life. General conception here in Russia that our beer sucks dick, big time. I don't know any good Russian beer. We definitely have it, but even Russians themselves, even patriotic ones, they say that our beer is worthless. So, if you are interested in Russian alcohol, of course you should be coming for vodka. If you really don't, if you hate yourself that much, go ahead, try vodka. But I have drank vodka just 1 or 2 times in my life. Fucking hated it. It's disgusting. It burns.
I don't like vodka too. I like some strong alcohols, but vodka, not that much.
It's an antiseptic. I use it as an antiseptic many times in my life. I cannot.
Really?
Yes, I have vodka, cold vodka in my cooler right now. I have never drank it. I have used it for several things, for scratches, stuff like that, and sometimes in technical like repairs I use it, but I don't drink it. I don't believe that people do, but apparently all Russians drink vodka, which is a big surprise for me, but people believe it and they will not stop believing it, never. They all think that Russia equals vodka, and that's gonna be forever encapsulated in people's minds for several centuries. So, if you want a good beer, please come to Czechia, to Prague. It fucking rocks. It was very good. Every Russian beer I have ever drank is a piece. I mean, sorry for people who create it. I mean, it's a job, but you should get money and pay for food for your families. You should provide but you create a product that is undrinkable. That's the truth. And about vodka, I can't even recommend you some brand because I don't think it really fucking changes the taste. You can buy super expensive vodka and it will taste like shit, like super cheap vodka. So if you want vodka, just buy vodka. And well, actually, please don't buy vodka. Just don't do it. That's
Well-
all I can say about Russia, about Russian alcohol. And by the way, forgot one thing. We here in South Russia, on Kuban, have pretty good wines. You can try that. I'm much higher recommended to you than drinking our beer or our vodka. And go for kvass, especially the non-alcohol kvass. You know, the sweet kind. I drink it often in. When it's hot outside, it's very cool. Like put it on the cooler, in the freezer, in the cooler. It's beautiful. It's even better than fresh apple, fresh orange juice sometimes. Just in the heat.
Okay, so for me, in France, we have some really strong beverages. I think the highest one might be absinthe, which can be up to 90% alcohol. I think that's it. That's the highest one, I think. I mean, the ones you can buy on the
90%
market.
how do you say it in English? In Russian, it's spirit. I mean the thing that is in alcohol that makes it flammable.
Oh, well, alcohol.
Oh, it's the same word, right?
Yeah, or
It's
you
funny.
mean,
I'm sorry. In Russia, alcohol
ethanol.
is alcohol,
F-
and that thing, ethanol, yeah, it's spirit. So different words. I mean, alcohol in Russia is different from the chemical component that makes alcohol. Alcohol.
And I've got a fun fact too about this alcohol. It was banned in France for a long time because now you can buy it now in stores, but it's a lesser powerful one because in the 20th century, the starting of the 19,000s, there was a lot of absinthe going on. They were all drinking that, especially artists, you know, like painters and all. And they had a tendency to, well, became insane, basically.
Nice.
So yeah, it was purely and strictly banned.
I was thinking about dying from overdose, but going insane sounds more fun, I think.
But Frank, I don't know if you could like it, because personally I hate absinthe. Not because it's strong alcohol, not because of that, but how do I say it? There is a French beverage, which is an alcohol that you put water in it. You know, you put a little bit of alcohol, of this alcohol in your glass, and you complete with water, with fresh water, which is called, it's the brand Ricard. And the main ingredient in this beverage is yes, water. You complete it with water. It's, I don't know how to say it in English. Wait a minute.
You're using Google Translate.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. Yes. Wait. Anis. Anis, which is it's a flower. It's a flower which has a powerful taste, but I absolutely hate this taste. And in absinthe, there is this plant too. So when I first tried absinthe, because I wanted to, just for the sake of try absinthe once, I absolutely hated it.
May I be a bit of killjoy here? Just just to give an alternate opinion about all of this.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna go against my own cultural, prejudice about Russians that we all drink heavily, and just advocate for you guys to slow down on the alcohol. Possibly just stop drinking it altogether. That's why I said killjoy. So
Okay.
here we go. I think, and that's my honest to God opinion, like 100% truth, I think that alcohol damages your health. It's not that fun, it's a bit overrated, and people who drink alcohol sin against God and all of that. So
Well, it's not a feeling about damaging health. It damages your health. Alcohol is a poison. It's basically a poison.
yes. And,
It is. And I know.
unhealthy food is a poison too.
To be honest, I'm drinking a beer right now.
The beer is probably the least damaging, I think.
Yes, but it's still alcohol.
Yes.
But I get your point, and
Yeah.
I must say you are totally right.
But you're not going to listen to me. Even
I won't stop totally
Yeah.
because I like it, but I can,
That's the
soften my use, drink less. Get what I mean?
You see, that's the problem, because alcoholism is a thing, and you cannot stop. Sometimes because you like it too much and you don't want to, and sometimes Frank is Frank is not on my side on this. That's all right. I mean, most people would say that I really am a killjoy and like shut the fuck up, man. Sure, of course I can understand it, but just I have seen so many lives fucking destroyed by that thing that I'm not sure that it's worth the risk. You start always you think you're smarter than everyone else. You think that, oh, I'm never going to be an alcoholic. Like, come on, man, I'm not fucking stupid. Who are you talking to? I'm not a child, I can control myself. All of them say that. My own grandfather, I mean, it's painful stuff, man. So I don't know I don't know why don't I drink. I don't like the taste, but maybe it's psychological. I'm not sure, but I'm strongly advocating for you to, if you want to drink, just do maximum to minimize it. Like, don't drink alone. Don't buy a fuck ton of stuff and drink it all at once. Like, don't do stupid things. And when you drink, keep a culturally advanced company. Don't drink some stupid shit like vodka. Don't binge drink, like don't drink all week. Many Russians do that on New Year holidays, when you have a full week of holidays, they drink every day. That's fucking destroying your organism. I mean, come on, guys. Like, if you are adults, if you are people who want to live a long, prosperous life for the good of yourselves and your families, just don't kill yourself, please. If you can drink less, please drink less. Just find other things to do in your life. I mean, yeah, that sounds fucking preachy, but if you'd seen what I seen, you would never touch the fucking thing called alcohol, honestly. But that's the thing about freedom. You will listen to me, and you will not not follow a fucking word of what I say, but I will feel a bit better because I said it on stream publicly. People, please don't drink alcohol. Not because of some religious fucking ideas, or maybe because of them. If you're a religious person, sure, why not? Fuck it. But out of just pure respect for yourself and your health, don't drink alcohol. It's better if you won't start to drink than if you will start and you will achieve that horrible, crippling addiction, and you will spend the rest of your life trying to beat that addiction. Just don't. If you are not sure that you have like iron will, better not start at all. That's what I think. I know it's a bit hypocritical because I have drank, well, not a lot, but some alcohol in my life. I have never have a good taste of it. Only Pragian beer. Other than that, all alcohol I tried tasted like shit for me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's different for you, that's why you drink, but just just do me a favor and don't drink at least heavy alcohol, like the stuff that kills your liver. Just drink beer if you want to drink beer, and still
A liver. I mean, the liver is the only organ you have that regenerates.
yes,
So,
but you can kill it, and then you will not have organ that kills poison in that
I
that
know,
your
I know.
organism receives.
I
If
I
you
was
kill your
joking.
liver, you're fucking dead for good. It's like losing a heart or losing a brain, I think.
I'm joking, bro.
I know, but still, you know, it's a touchy subject a bit. When I was younger, I was really pissed about people thinking that all Russians are alcoholics. And now, when I'm almost 30, I'm pissed about actual alcoholics, no matter what nation, no matter like a lot of stuff like that is said about Irelanders or Scottish people, like they're alcoholics too. It's not funny. I mean, it is funny a bit, but it's not that funny when you see actual people being destroyed by that shit.
Yeah.
Frank is not even listening. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, he is listening. But he's only asking.
I mean,
something.
I went too preachy. I know. I should have just been, you know, a bit more diplomatical. Just don't drink heavy alcohol. That's it. That's what I should have said.
Well, 33% is quite much, to be honest.
I think vodka is 40%. No,
Yeah, around 40, yes.
they make vodka with different percentage, but all people I heard talking about vodka, they said that if vodka is not 40% percentage, then it's fucking shit and not vodka at all.
Okay. Yeah. To get on what you said about the cliché on Russia, there is a cliché too for the north of France, only for the north of France, which we are all alcoholics too, and inbred. complete the thing.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't have
There is a
inbred
cliche like that.
in Russia, but alcoholics,
there-
yeah.
It's all a cliche, but I don't know where it came from.
We
Well,
have
I know where it came from the inbred thing, because there is
so you really
a
are
city,
inbred.
a city in the north of France, which used to have an inbred community.
Oh, that's nice.
Not like they were like installed here or something and said, yes, we are inbred and proud to be, but
It's
there
just a
were
very
several
closed-
families.
Yeah.
Well,
very
there
closed
were
community.
families who fucked each other.
Oh, I thought it was like a hidden village, a closed community that just had no outsiders.
Oh
or
no,
several.
that's
Oh,
not
they
a
just
small
fucked
village.
each other. All right, that's
Oh,
even,
no,
that's even more
that's not a
interesting.
big city, but more like
Well, in Russia, instead of
big village.
instead of being inbred, we have that domestic abuse problem. So I think we are all right with our fair share of horrible human shit. That's a problem in my country. Well, it's
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's still happening after USSR. Before, when Russia was like God-fearing, tsarist, monarchist, patriarchal, this old-school fucking society. Sure, I would have understand when someone at home beats his wife. Well, today you can say her wife, but back then it was impossible. It was kinda alright. But today, after 70 years of communism, well, socialism actually, you may think that why how can this still happen in 21st century? But in Russia somehow it still happens. That's super unfortunate. It hurts me even more than alcoholism. I'm not even sure which one of those problems worse for our nation. Alcoholism is pretty fucking horrible things because many people die every year from car crashes because of drunk people, directly because of drunk people. And well, that's one thing. People die, okay, but some people don't die, but they just go on with their lives being horribly depressed because they saw in their childhood how their mother was repeatedly beaten before their eyes. That's some very dark shit. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
domestic
which one is
abuse, yeah.
worse.
Yeah, I get it. Anyway, so yes, Frank was saying something about dating in his country is tough, so you don't want to date a family member. You live in a small island, right?
Yes, I wonder how that
Might
happens on the
be-
island. You don't
Um,
meet any you don't meet a lot of new people around, right? Oh, you go to the next town and village. Yeah.
I
yeah.
guess it might be tough to date, yeah.
Well, I mean, it can be hard to find someone that you're interested in when local populace is spread around the fuck ton of islands, and someone you like lives like from 1,000 miles from you. But think about how nice it is when you found someone, that person is complete piece of shit, and you don't want to date her anymore. The only thing you need to do for her to never sue you again, and otherwise to just jump on a boat and go back to your island. She won't even be able to find you. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In France, we don't have this problem. We're like, I don't know how many, like,
Well, you have that one island, I think. You have sent Napoleon to it, right?
We have a lot. Well, not a lot. We have some islands. Yeah,
Not a
we've
lot.
got La Réunion. We've got Corsica, which is next to France, just in the bottom, next to Italy. Um, we've got Saint-Pierre et Miquelon, Tahiti. We've got French Guiana too, but it's not an island. And that's it, I think. I think that's it.
Well, you had a lot of colonies in Africa, but not anymore, right?
We haven't got many colonies in Africa back then.
you had a
Only
lot.
like Algeria and oh yeah, you're right, Frank. Polynesia too. I forgot Polynesia. And yes, so there was. Fuck, I
Polynesians
what I
in
was.
Russia, well, haven't met any. Probably small communities can exist here because the country is so fucking vast, so goddamn huge. It's impossible to even travel most of it in your lifetime. So you can have isolated communities of Jews here in far eastern part of the country, super far away from Israel. You can have isolated communities of Germans here, somewhere in the Siberia, for example. You can have Americans here living in St. Petersburg, former Leningrad, because they traveled there during USSR and thought that communism and socialism is fucking awesome. That's why they came here, and that basically happened to most of the countries in this world. If people thought that socialism fucking awesome, they came to USSR to live here. That's why we have a lot of South Americans, a lot of Europeans, a lot of Asians, and of course African population is also I meet Africans in Krasnodar, in Moscow.
Really?
Yes. I haven't met any in Belarus. I don't know why. That's strange to me because Belarus too accepts foreign students from Africa, but I just well, I don't live there. Maybe I just haven't met any. Like I don't meet them every day, but often. Yes. Never.
I've met
never
some
heard.
Polynesians. Yeah.
Yes, never heard about Polynesians here, unfortunately, and never heard about Australians here. I'm sure there are, but probably on the far east part of the country. I mean, close to the Pacific Ocean.
Funny because I've had an Australian teacher when I was in university.
Well, I think Australians are cool, but Australia is a fucking shithole. We should burn it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know where Australians will go if we destroy Australia. I'm sure we can like just receive them as immigrants. Just come to the fucking places that can accept human life. Like that, just come here. Why do you live there? I mean, I understand why at first. The Englishmen just were taking all of the people they want to be in prison and just send them back there on this horrible island and hoped that spiders will eat them alive. But
Well,
Englishmen,
it's not.
Yep.
It's not too many things. No, to respond to Frank, it's not too many things that can kill you in Australia. That's basically anything.
The sun can kill you there. The fucking sun can kill you.
Yeah,
It's hot. It's
that's
hot
what I
here
say.
in
Basically
Krasnodar.
anything.
But that's okay. That's how Australia looks like. The middle of it is desert that will kill you. The rest of it filled with
The-
spiders, and then
The-
there
the
is salt
coast
water.
are nice. I know, and I'm arachnophobic, so you know, Australia, I will never go there. Never, ever.
Well, I can travel there, but if I'm feeling like super brave, super excited to be, edgy, extreme kid that wants to like risk his life, I would go to Australia in that
Nope,
case.
not me. Not me.
But if I get paid an exorbitant sum of money for that, maybe I will risk it. I would rather go to war right now than to Australia. 100%. I once again, no hard feeling towards Australians. Like Australians are alright. I saw different videos of how they punch kangaroos. I fucking laughed very long from that. It's awesome. But to actually live in Australia, for every kangaroo punching videos, I have seen 20 videos of how you wake up and you find a spider sitting in the corner of the room, and the spider is about the size of your dog. Fuck that shit.
No, you're exaggerating. There are no spiders the size of a dog, but hopefully, I don't know, in Australia,
You never
maybe you
know.
can find it, yeah. But, yeah, Australians are fine.
And the
I
fucking
don't have
thing
any
can
problem with
jump
them.
at you anytime. It just waits.
There is worse. In some periods of time in Australia, in a specific period of time, all the crops become webbed. You know that there is some um, fields of webs with all spiders in it. Just thinking about it, I've got shivers.
I remember how they were not able to defeat emus, the birds, the running birds.
Yes.
That's a famous one in Russia, actually. Well, it's an anecdote here that. Well, we don't joke about Australians much, but when we do, it's mostly about how they were unable to defeat emus. It's
In
not
France,
like a
we
joke,
don't-
like Australians like pathetic or something. It's more like a historical anecdote.
Frank told a funny thing. For me, it's got some big money, but all those things that could potentially kill me, no, thank you, I choose life. Yeah, you're completely right.
Well, I wonder if those islands have the same biosphere as Australia, or Australia.
Might be, because you saw Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, quite
Okay,
beautiful.
so yes,
New
yes,
Zealand, right?
Yep, exactly. And the spider in the third movie.
It was
is
real
inspired-
scale.
No. Let's hope not. But it was inspired by a real New Zealand spider.
Damn.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Can I take a break for 2 minutes? I should close the windows. There is heavy
Yes,
rain
yeah,
here.
go on. Oh, it's sunny by my side. Well, not sunny, but at least it don't rains. And so, yeah, to go on your question about the weather, in France, unlike in Russia, it depends on the time of year. Like in winter, it can be really cold at times, and in summer, it can be really hot. I mean, for example, this summer in France, in the north of France, we've got like 40 degrees Celsius, some time to time. So yeah, it can be hot. It can be cold. It depends on the season. Oh yeah, in France we've got basically no harmful spiders. There is some black widows, I think, but it's really, really rare. Basically, we've got, yes, tiny ones, which are harmless, I know, but I can help to be frightened by them. And when I say frightened, I mean really, I got panic attacks and all that shit. Even in games or in movies, I can be frightened by them. That's why, for example, that I never played Grounded, which has it's like you know your tiny man's. But well, uh, I don't know. I've asked myself the question many times. I think it might be the eyes. I don't know. I think it's the whole thing. The whole abomination. I don't know. Yeah, I think yeah. It's not a specific thing. Because, for example, the legs, there is some of the bugs that have many legs, and I'm not frightened of them. So, yeah, logically, maybe the eyes. Yeah, for example, centipedes. I'm not afraid at all. Oh yeah, really? Just because of the legs?
I'm back. Well, I remembered I had a Ukrainian friend that was he didn't like squirming worms. It was like a phobia for him. Just when they're squirming, it was like a disgusting thing. He couldn't watch it.
Mm-hmm. Screaming worms.
No, when there is a lot of them.
Oh,
That
okay.
squirming mass of worms.
Okay,
he
okay.
couldn't like look at it.
Okay. No, that's what I was saying to Frank. He was asking me if it was the eyes of the spider, of the legs, that was the center of my fear. And what I answered is that it's the whole thing. I don't think that's the eyes or the legs. For example, centipedes, I don't fear them. And they've got a few more legs than a spider. And the eyes, maybe, I don't know. And so, I'm not afraid of other bugs. I mean, when there is a wasp nearby, I'm just afraid that she might sting me and I could get hurt. But I'm not afraid like I'm gonna go on a panic attack and run far away. Which can happen if I see a spider.
Well, when I
And
was
that-
younger, I was afraid of
Yeah?
moth.
Moths?
Moth. It's
Really?
like a butterfly, but a brown
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And in France, we call them basically soit meat, M-E-T-E, M-I-T-E, sorry, or night butterflies, papillons de nuit.
Well, I don't have that fear now, but when I was younger, it was quite irrational because I lived in old 5 stores um, um, big communal house made from red. How do you say it? Bricks of. In Russian, it's gonna be kirpich. I don't
A
know.
crowd. You mean a crowd of them?
I mean material.
A swarm, maybe.
No, never mind. So when
Okay.
I was walking on the ladder towards my flat on fifth store, there
Yeah.
was a lot of moths sitting on the in the corners and on the walls and on the top surface. How do you say it?
I get what you say.
Well, they were sitting everywhere, and sometimes when I passed them by, they fell on my face. The large ones, the fucking big ones. And I was young, and that shit kinda scared me. Despite moths being kinda, they can't even bite you. They're fucking. They're dangerous, not dangerous. And my parents
harmless.
harmless, exactly. Thank you. And my parents, being very good Samaritans, being extremely experienced in the art of raising a child, when they figured out that I'm a bit scared of that shit, they made me go there and haven't allowed me to come back to my flat until I be a few hours there, with the moths.
No, yeah, to fight your fear.
Yeah, but the shit worked in exactly different direction. A small fear became like irrational fear. When the moth was flying around me, I was fucking shaking. And
Yeah, I can get
now,
why.
when I see a moth, I don't fear it, I don't hate it, but if it comes too close to my face, I will probably kill it.
Yeah, much more like a reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess why. For me, you see, there is no explanation of why I fear spiders. It's not just always been there. At least, if something happened, I was probably too young to remember.
Yeah. It's always from childhood, probably always.
Yeah, maybe, probably, but I can't remember it. I just know that that's what I was saying to Frank. Even in movies or games, if there is spiders, you bet I get a panic attack.
Most women don't like mice, don't like spiders, don't like any.
I'm okay with mice and all. I mean rats. I'm okay with rats.
Snakes, they don't like snakes.
I
It's,
don't say that I like snakes, but if there is a snake,
I mean,
in
not
a
like
vivarium
they
in
panic.
front of me, I will not panic. I will just, survival reflexes. I will not stay close to it. But
I mean, what I was saying, that maybe some of those are genetical.
maybe.
Like the generations of humans that came before us thought that this shit can be poisonous, therefore we are
Yeah, so in a genetic way, there is
we are still
a
afraid.
thing for us to be afraid of, because watch out, it can kill you.
Course.
Maybe there is the same for spiders, because in prehistoric times, spiders were way bigger.
I mean, they're still fucking dangerous. There are some poisonous spiders that can kill you with one bite, especially
Yeah,
in fucking Australia.
like Black Widows. No, you'll be relieved, I think, that in Australia most of the spiders aren't poisonous.
Then South America or Africa.
That's another kind of worm.
South
But
America,
in Australia, most of them are absolutely disgusting, but not poisonous. So you
Well,
see?
you know, Europe has some disgusting shit too. For example, by bed bugs.
Oh, come on, not again.
It's not my fault.
No, mine too.
Macron's fault.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a plot.
It's his
I
bed
don't
bugs.
know.
He's such
Okay,
a promiscuous
anyway.
man that he's spreading his bed bugs across the country.
So I was saying that you know, even the game Grounded, I wanted to play it. It looked like fun, but there is spiders in it. It's basically you know the movie with Rick Moranis when his kids get shrinked up and finishes in the garden.
Oh,
They get so
unfortunately not.
tiny. It's a 90s movie.
I have heard of it, but I don't think I watched it. That's the thing.
Well, you see the point. You see
Yeah.
the concept.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so the whole game is this concept. You play as kids, and it's a survival game, you know, like Ark, Minecraft, and so on, that are cranked up to tiny little pieces, and then you need to survive in this wilderness. And the great boss in this game are spiders.
Well, yeah, understandable.
And that is a no. A complete no.
Even in the game,
Yeah, the game. Yeah.
I mean,
But
for,
I think
for
they-
you,
they-
it's disgusting to see them even in the game.
Yeah. In game, in movies, I can stand it.
But have you tried to like differentiate from what you see on the screen from real life?
Yeah,
Because in real
no,
life
it's
the
not.
spider is real, but on the screen what you see is black
I know.
screen
I-
actually.
I know. But
Haven't
it's a
felt it?
reflex. It's a
I see,
reflex.
I see.
So I can help it. I can control it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I see it, I'm near to a panic attack.
Have you ever tried to like consult with a specialist about it?
Frank is leaving.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Good.
Thank you, Frank. Tell about all of your Iceland friends about us. We need more watchers. If nobody in Europe will watch my streams, but like 1,000 island men will watch it, I will get rich anyway. So please tell about us to all of your friends. I mean, if I will get rich, it will bring world communism closer. It's a good thing for all of us.
So yeah, talking to a specialist, no, because I don't want to get rid of it.
Goodbye,
because
friend.
it don't, you know, it's not that much of a problem.
Well,
I mean, when I see a movie,
you-
there is a spider, I just cover my eyes and that's it.
You see spiders a lot in life. If it was like some, you know, insignificant small thing that you barely even see in life, then yeah, sure. But spiders, fuck, I see spiders like once a week at least.
Yeah, me too. But that's what I was saying to Frank earlier. In France, there are no harmful spiders. They're all
Yeah.
armless. So I don't risk anything more than a scare.
But living your life as a scared person is very uncomfortable.
I don't think so. It just from time to time I see it. I just, you know, not a panic attack of sorts, but just more like, ooh,
But
and that's it.
do you kill them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can kill him.
Do you kill them before because you fear them, or just when you feel like you need to? Like, if there is a spider in your room, do you try to like remove it without violence, or do you want to kill it immediately?
No, I just killed him.
You don't feel anything for them.
Besides being scared, no,
Like they're living creatures that should be
don't
saved.
care about it. I mean, I'm not a vegan, so
You should. You can. It's not necessary for you to be vegan to feel like compassion
no,
for
I mean
living
because
creatures.
because you said yes, it's a living creature, so you know it's
I mean,
like
I'm
the
just
examples that gave vegans to say yeah you should go vegan because
Yeah,
they
I
are living
understand,
creatures,
I'm
they are
just asking.
fittings.
you can feel compassion and still eat meat. That's what I do. Because I'm a fucking hypocrite.
Oh, I mean, I'm okay with that. I just don't want
But-
to see spiders, basically.
I understand, but have you tried to think that the spiders have their own place in the, you know, the link, the great link
I
of-
did,
of
but to be
biology?
honest, I just don't care.
If we kill all spiders, then the world will be fucked. Probably. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Maybe it will be.
No, I don't think so. The only
The spiders
use
eat
of
fucking
spiders.
I
Yeah,
hate
maybe
mosquitoes much more than spiders.
mosquitoes or flies or anything, but what not? I mean, yeah, they hit mosquitoes, and then we just place, you know, that tiny little lamps, blue lamps. That when a fly comes in, it just bzz.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Or
Put a bunch of that, and that's it.
or a long sticky surface flies
Yeah.
come on it
For-
and it cannot fly away without its legs.
Yes, for example, yeah.
Well, you're saying that we can kill flies without spiders, and I think in some time in the future humankind will probably just fucking kill every living beings on this planet except humans, and everything will be automated, and everything will be machine produced, and air will be cleaned with factories and stuff like that. I think that will be a quite horrible world to live in. So spiders, I know you hate them, they're fucking disgusting, ugly, but spiders are a part of that world. I mean, maybe it will help you just, you know, come to
Oh, watch out!
understanding
Behind
that-
you!
Behind me. You're behind me.
Oh. Yeah, but because I killed one. That's why. Run to Satan.
Spitting bastard.
He's toasted. Get me back my arrows. Okay,
Sure.
I think we're good. I think we're good. So yeah, what were we
Nice.
saying?
Arrows. I have 42 of them.
No, I mean, what were we talking about?
I was trying to somehow philosophically convince you to not fear spiders, because even despite that it's an irrational fear and you cannot do anything about it.
I know, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I just live with it, and I'll be fine.
If you kill a lot of spiders, do you think that fear will pass?
Nah, I don't think so.
If you kill
Don't think
1,000
so.
spiders, do you think you will be like, fuck spiders, I kill them everywhere. I kill them when I see them, I don't fear them anymore. Is that possible?
No, I don't think so. I
10,000
think
spiders.
you can
Crushed,
amp up
crushed
the
with your bare hands. No?
No, I will not take them in my bare hands, for starters.
Why not? Maybe it's a start.
Because maybe it's what?
A start to kinda, you know, you feel them in your hands and you understand how small and insignificant they are.
I know there is some, you know, like therapies like sessions in zoos, in the zoo,
When you touch
where
the
they
fucking things
put,
that you fear.
well, they put tarantulas in your hand. Say, see, it's normal. It's not the problem, but I would
You
not
know, maybe
hold
it's
them
a
in my
stunt.
hand. No, I won't do that. I won't. I just don't want to do that
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. That's simple.
But it's not an explanation.
No, it's a justification.
I'm not sure. I mean, I understand that you don't want to do it, but if you tried to do it, maybe things will be like more bearable. Like maybe your fear will change to just, you know, you will despise the spiders instead of fearing them. Fucking spiders, they're disgusting. That's all.
I already despise them, but I fear them, and that's all right. Everyone's gonna have a fear. Even you fear something, don't you?
No. I mean,
Oh,
I had
come on.
feared. I told you honestly that I had feared moths when I was younger, but I kinda defeated that shit. But I don't know what else I fear. Well, I must say that I don't fear, but I'm a bit nervous about that date I'm coming to in Moscow. But that's not a fear. That's more like, you know, anxiety about
Yeah, that's
relationships. It's different.
yes, that's really different. Yeah.
But no, I really don't fear anything else, and I'm philosophical about death. Death, for example, I don't fear it, but I think it's inevitable. So why do
Because
you
it is. The only thing you can be sure in life is that you're gonna die sometime.
and I would be scared if I'm not going to die. That means something went
because-
horribly wrong.
When someone say, "Yeah, I would, if I had a wish, I would wish immortality."
No, never.
No,
Fuck that shit.
because okay, so all the people you've met, your love, your friends, you know inevitably that everybody's gonna die, and you will survive them.
Man, it's not even the worst thing. The worst thing is that human psyche is not created to exist forever. You'll fucking go mad in
Yes,
a century
totally.
or two.
Totally.
It will be super boring at first, and then you will just go insane because you cannot live for so long. It's not human condition. Human condition is to live 70, maybe 100 years.
Maybe.
Why they're running at us? I'm flashing the UV light at them.
It just stops them from time to time.
Interesting. I thought it's like hard stop them for good. UV light is useless apparently.
Nah, it's not that useful. I don't use them.
Strange. They they don't see us or something.
Maybe.
Why
Wow,
is it the
it's
place?
because the night has passed.
Why is it the best place to farm?
It depends. To farm combat, it's here.
Did
To
you Google
farm-
it, or is it your own place?
No, it's mine. It's mine. But it's common knowledge. Because
of
you
that
see,
stamp?
you just sleep there, go at night, you go there on the bus. There is a, you know, the runners. You can get one here. He didn't spawn last time because we haven't slept yet. You killed a bunch of zombies
I
in
think
there,
that's
and
it,
if
no?
there's, pardon?
It looks like a runner.
Yes, but I killed him already. On a,
And we
on
need to
a-
capture it alive?
in our first on the first night. And then if there's any problem, you're just 2 jumps away to get to safety. So it's pretty useful. You can even just stay there and you're fine. Because no zombie will get in there.
I wonder if you kill like 1,000 zombies here and all of them drop that small loot, if the packages will like if there is a limit on the number of packages that can lie on the ground.
You want to see
No,
the
no.
limit?
No, I'm just interested if there is a limit.
No, because there is a spot for combat that is good too. I would wanted to talk about it. It's that bridge. Wait, what happened? What the fuck?
Weather changed.
You
Like
you
that.
see the same thing as me, right? It was sunny
there was
and-
a sun and then there is rain like immediately.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, that bridge you see there, it's full of zombies. Like, I mean, really full.
Can
You just
cra-
have to go there with weapons and swing them away.
Can you craft ammo for firearms?
The firearms, yes, but I can't craft ammo, I think. Just let me check this out. Now I can craft ammo. We need to buy it.
Oh, all right. I can
need to buy.
craft some arrows if you need.
Yeah, or we go with swords, or like, you want me to go on my other character to give us some weapons?
We have a lot of weapons. You gave us a lot of weapons last time. I'm still, using those that you gave me. I have 6 of them right now in my backpack. I think I'm
Okay.
good. I just need ammo for the pistol and assault rifle.
Yeah, because
We should
can
go buy some. I
the-
think.
You can buy them? I can't me
No,
right
not
now.
here. No. I mean, we should go to the tower, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, the setup proposes you ammo, because it doesn't to me. Yet.
Maybe we can go to any other.
Any setup will be the
yeah,
same.
yeah, any seller.
You know, it's one of the few things in the game that is level capped.
Selling ammo, right?
Ammo and other weapons like firearms. In the end, the sellers will sell you firearms like popcorn.
Well, having firearms too early would break the balance indeed. So
Yeah. Okay, stop home.
I forgot how to play the game. I don't remember half the hotkeys.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't played it for. When was the last time we played? 2, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that might be that. Yeah.
I was learning how to play Cyberpunk. Then I returned to play New Vegas, and in the middle of all that, I forgot how to play Dying Light. It's
Have you played the DLC too of Cyberpunk?
never played it. Never.
Well, you've got it with the version I gave you.
Yes, I was hoping that we can beat the DLC together because I've never seen it. I thought maybe it would be cool.
We can't play in co-op in Cyberpunk.
In Cyberpunk, you talking about the Cyberpunk or Dying Light? I was talking about Dying Light.
No. Okay. No, I was talking about Cyberpunk.
Can we play Cyberpunk with co-op?
No, you can't. That was I was saying.
No, fuck.
Yeah, but there is the DLC on Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Have you played it?
I have acquired the newest version of Cyberpunk with DLC
know.
by extremely legal means.
I know. I'm the one who gave you the link.
Not the link, but the key, the Steam key for the game. That's what you gave me. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah. The Steam key. Yeah.
Yeah, the torrent link. Yeah, the Steam key. I wanted to say the Steam key. Yeah.
You sold yourself.
Yes. Well,
Anyway.
it worked perfectly. I'm very happy you gave it to me. Thank you very much.
No problem.
The stuff was
So
awesome.
yeah, you've got the DLC too. So just play it.
I'm playing it. I mean, I was hoping that I missed some opportunity to play co-op in Cyberpunk. Maybe like in newest DLC they will add maybe co-op or some shit.
I
like
don't think so.
that. Would be fucking awesome. Because the game is kind of getting boring at this moment. I have everything orange. I have upgraded all the stuff I could upgrade. I did most of the gigs, and
And you made the Panam ending.
yes, I made the
Yeah,
Panama
like everyone.
like everyone on the first try. It's
On first try, I've made. Wait a minute. On first try, I made the suicide ending.
Well, fuck that, man.
Well, I think it's honestly a good finish for the game because let me finish.
Suicide
Because-
is never the answer, kids.
Well, I know, but V is condemned.
All of Haran.
Nevertheless, he would never be himself again. He will die, he or she will die in a few months. It's too late. The relic, it killed them. Or her. So,
You know
the
what?
first...
Stuff anywhere else.
I
The
think
first...
you never give up. That's what we
and-
do.
And then the second ending I've made is that you need to, you know, when you're on the top of the building with Johnny, and you
secret
decide
one?
to. Yes,
Oh,
the one who, when you take
Nice.
Arasaka all by yourself.
nice. That probably is the best one. But Panam is like second.
Yeah, and then I gave the body to Johnny
Why?
because, nevertheless, V will die.
Man,
And
Johnny has
Yes.
Johnny had a body and he wasted his body. Why would you give him a second
Exactly.
body?
Because he has a second chance, and
he will waste
the
it
ending,
again.
the one, this ending is for me the better. Trust me,
I
it's
don't know.
because there is a bunch of gameplay after that,
Won't find better
where
deals
this
than
is
all of
Johnny in the body of V, and he goes to the grave of V to put, you know, the necklace with the bullets, the little trinkets that Misty gave you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he puts it in
You won't find
the
better stuff
grave.
anywhere else.
Thanks, V. And he even have it's not his kid, but much more like a neighbor of him. And you understand that it's been a while. He was teaching him guitar,
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
and then you go to a guitar store with him. You buy the biggest one you get, I mean the expensive one, the most expensive one. Then you give it to him, and you go on a bus, and in the end, the kid runs to the bus to say, "Ah, you forgot your guitar," and he says, I never forgot it, a goddamn thing, never will, never did." And now you understand that, okay, now he understood to become a better person.
You won't find better deals in all of Haran.
Well,
And I personally like this one.
well, when you say it like that, it may be a good ending, but here's the thing. I mean, you described it beautifully. Here's the thing. It's how
You won't find better
how
stuff
you come
anywhere else.
to love or hate Johnny Silverhand, because it's a man who doesn't take any other feeling. It's you either hate him or you love him,
I think you can do both.
or
Find better stuff
both.
anywhere
Yeah,
else.
and
Because he's funny. It's funny.
well, I'm going to I will voice an unpopular opinion and say that I think that despite everything we had seen and we know about Johnny Silverhand, he's still a fucking asshole. And
Yes, but in the end, and that's what I like on this ending.
I'm not
For
sure
the
he's
first time, he wants to get better.
I'm not sure he can be like
You won't find
I don't
better
know,
I
deals
think-
in
redeemed
all of
or
Haran.
something like that.
Oh, I think he can. I think he can.
On my first playthrough, well, I have only one playthrough. I kinda said to him that he's an asshole. He wasted his
You won't find better
second
stuff anywhere
chance.
else.
And I took control. I never used the pills that give him control, except the time when he wanted to go to Carrier's place, to his house.
Oh yeah, the one when he parties
Yes.
all night long. Yeah, yeah.
And
This one was funny.
All of Haran.
Yeah, that was fun, but you know, first time he said that he just wants to talk to Rogue, and that's it. That's it. He will do nothing else. He will give back control.
And that's what he does.
I gave him control, and he did a fuck ton of stuff. And you wake up
You won't find better deals in all of
dying
Haran.
from heavy drinking last night, and Johnny is like doing he's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
He doesn't even understand why you dislike that. In my
Well,
opinion,
find better deals in
I may
all of
be
Haran.
like an uptight person, but Johnny sweared that he will do nothing but talk. He did a fuck ton of other things when you gave him his body. He kinda betrayed your trust, even if nothing bad has happened. Still, he lied.
You won't find better
And
deals
at
in all of
that
let's-
moment, I thought that this guy, you should never give him your body again, because he's not trustworthy. He doesn't deserve your trust.
Let's look at it another way. Okay? Let's say you can talk and see ghosts. Okay?
You won't
You befriend one. And there is your friend Ghost, your ghost friend, who says, can I possess you just for one night?
Yes,
And
and he
you-
says,
you-
and
you are
he
the
has to
ghost.
you that he will only talk to her, to his mother or father, and nothing else. And then
For
he
example,
goes
and
on
then-
and fucking assaults the bank or something like that. What
No,
am I
but
supposed to
just
feel?
he liked to drink, he liked to smoke or anything else.
To use
He
fucking
just
drugs?
wanted to, for example, two, and he wanted to feel it one last time.
Almost died in a car crash.
That's the Johnny way.
My body though.
Well, for me, Johnny is more like an anarchist.
He is an anarchist. That's the thing. That's I completely stand behind everything he has done to undermine Arasaka. 100%. Even the nuking. That's not a good thing, but it's the thing that he could do, and he did it. The guy doesn't know anything about communism, so he doesn't know how to fight the corporations any other way. So he fucking picked up a nuke, went to Arasaka Tower and destroyed it. What did Arasaka do? It rebuilt the tower. That's it. As if nothing happened.
Yes, they rebuilt it, but in another place. You can still go to where the Arasaka Tower in 2020 was, and there is a memorial there.
There should be some leftover radiation still, because по-моему, I think only 50 years passed or something.
And they built a memorial, you know, like a war memorial. And you can find it. It's here in the sea. You can go in there.
You know, the fact that he's a terrorist doesn't bother me that much, because he's not just some mindless killer that like targets civilian populace.
Well,
All time he targeted directly Arasaka, and Arasaka is corporation, and corporations are fucking evil, absolutely evil, at least in that
Okay,
game, but in real
no,
life too.
I
Let's be honest.
I mean, okay, Arasaka, like Saburo Arasaka, or his son, okay. But what about the low tier employees?
That's the
Those
problem.
who just wanted to have a better life, to earn a good salary.
That's the problem. You know.
He killed them too. You
Yes.
see what I mean? In the end, he was a terrorist. He was.
You see, that's the problem. When he was brought, when he was captured and brought to Arasaka, you can see in the window the fallout from the nuclear bombing, the destroyed tower, and the woman there that works the computers near the captured Johnny.
Oh yeah, I
She
remember.
says-
He says that she says that you killed my
Yes.
husband. Or,
You
yeah,
killed
I
my
remember.
husband, and he says I didn't want to kill him. At first, I didn't understand that, because what the fuck, man? You just nuked a fucking building. You knew that there will be casualties, right? But later in the game, we understand that his idea basically was not to nuke Arasaka employees, but to nuke the Maikoshi, the system that was underground under the tower. Nuking the tower, he believed, would be the only option to thoroughly demolish the system.
Exactly. And he fucked up.
He fucked up, and his idea was that after he will place the nuke, there will be some sort of warning, and Arasaka employees will evacuate. And apparently most of them did, apparently, but not all of them. So
The soldiers, for example.
he fucked up, and I thought, well, when you nuke something, you may not kill people with the blast, but the radiation will definitely kill someone. So
Exactly.
yes, in that matter, some innocent civilians definitely will suffer and die, and it's horrible. But let's think about the things that Arasaka did. And Arasaka did a lot of horrible shit to Night City that even nuking is better than the things that they did. It's like spread across the whole game. Those small jobs you did not every time, but most of the times we find out that Arasaka or any other corporation for that matter had done some horrible shit, experimenting on humans, poisoning the waters, poisoning the everything. Everything is in shambles in that city because of corporations.
That's the whole thing about the cyberpunk universe. You know, I mean the tabletop game.
Is Johnny
Because
justified
it's
in his actions?
it's an adaptation. You know, it was.
I know. I googled.
Okay, I got it. If you want, I can send you the PDFs of the tabletop game.
You know, at first I was not interested in Johnny and his rebellious anarchist activities. I was interested in what happened to USSR in this universe. And there happened some fucking unbelievable shit. I was laughing a long time.
In the game, there is not really anything about the rest of the world.
There is not true. Europe
in the,
is mentioned multiple times. Mongolia mentioned multiple times. South America and USSR also mentioned.
Okay, I just didn't figure it out.
I had seen a Reaper dog that had traveled from Russia to Night City, and V asks her, "Well, how do you like Night City? What do you think of it?" And she says, "Well, it's a beautiful, perfect city, much better than anything I had seen in USSR." And at this time, I had played a game a long time, and I was thinking, what the fuck are you even talking about? Night City is a fucking cesspit. And then then she said, well, you know, it's a great city if you love corruption, if you love paying for medicine, and if you like to be shot when coming for getting a food in market store nearby. Then it's just just fucking amazing. And then I understood that she was just a bit sarcastic. And
just remember that the cyberpunk universe, it's the future, but
alternate future.
It's an alternate future, exactly.
I know.
But in the vision of an American guy, because Mike Pondsmith is American, from the 70s or 80s maybe. You see what I mean?
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
Like the mind setting of the time and how this could evolve.
I know that because when we see the flashbacks of Johnny Silverhand, the 2020 in Night City looks like a far future in our real universe, because Night City looks like fucking end of the 21st century, I think.
But I'll give you one simple example. Is there any social media in Cyberpunk 2070? Like
what do you mean by social media?
A parody of Facebook or something?
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
No, there's not. Because there were none in the 80s. For example.
Wait.
No,
maybe
there is
it's
not.
just kind of behind the scene.
No, there is not. You can go however you want. There is not, because it's an alternate future,
There is the
pretty
net.
much like
There is the
Fallout, for
internet.
example. There is, yeah, the internet.
Internet
Yeah,
will
okay.
inevitably have social network.
There is none in the game.
How do people talk with each other in those messages where we read throughout the
Mails,
game?
mails. They send mails, or
Isn't it the
you know,
same as
text
social network?
text messages,
You won't find better stuff
the
anywhere
good
else.
old way.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not that hard an idea, you know, to combine texting messages and news in one thing. That's basically what you have to have a social network. A place where people can chat and read news. Bam, it's a social network.
You won't find better stuff anywhere
And
else.
we see all of that in the game. Yeah, there is no
You-
parodies about Instagram or stuff like that, but
Well,
there
you
is
know what I mean. You know what I
there
talk
is a
about.
lot of parodies about other things
I
we
know,
can see
but
in our
there,
modern
there
life.
was place to make a parody of it. It would have gone good with all the game settings.
You know, but Cyberpunk 2077, it was made by a corporation, CDPR, and making fun of other real corporations is bound to have some risks, like low cases. So
Well, Rockstar did it.
You won't find
about
better
whom?
deals in all of Haran.
About Facebook or Apple. I don't know.
did they had any legal trouble after
I
that?
don't think so. I don't think so. They
I
did.
still,
You have.
I think it's dangerous for the
y- well-
corporations to joke about other corporations.
You have a quest, a mission in GTA 5, where you get to infiltrate their version of Facebook, which is Life Invader. You play Michael in this mission, and you infiltrate the facility of Life Invader to get their data.
You won't find better deals in all of
And
Haran.
well, it's a critique of
Of how
Yeah.
they collect the data of their users.
yeah, firstly, yeah, but also the startup thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
What do you mean by the startup? The
Ah,
concept
you
of
know, that's-
startups.
Yeah, and how people are in there, like well, we are young and hype and
Uh-huh.
and sleek. You see what I mean? Like they're
Not
all
really.
got caps. They talk in slang and whatnot.
Hipsters. What exactly is parody?
Exactly. Hipsters.
All right. But hipsters are a bit, old stuff right now. They were parodied like 10 years ago. When did GTA 5 came out?
2013.
I never played it, to be honest.
2013, I guess.
Oh, all right. Then it was
Better
relevant
deals in
back
all
then.
of Haran.
All right, that's good. I'm sorry, I just haven't played it, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I played a bit of GTA 4 just for a few days, and then I kinda never played
You
GTA
won't
again.
find better deals in all of Haran.
Any GTA.
Okay.
As far as I know, Cyberpunk probably will draws heavily from GTA, from the gameplay and the concepts of those quests. I think it must be influenced, right?
You won't find better deals in all of Haran.
Might be. Oh, I remember. There is Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, that too, but haven't played it either. Or
Well,
first one.
there is a few missions when you where you infiltrate Bloom, which is the main the main villain, the main corporation of the game, and you infiltrate their facilities, you know, their developing facilities, and it's much more like what you can expect of, you know, desks like Apple's or Amazon's or the GAFAM, you know, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and all. Same way. There is. My point is there is parodies of it already, and they haven't got sued by any means.
Maybe CDPR was just too afraid to do that. Maybe they decided to play it safe. Maybe they were just, you know, little bitches.
No, not at all. Because
So they
Cyberpunk,
decided to stay very faithful to the original materials of Cyberpunk and not mention any social networks. That's
no,
what you
no,
mean?
no. My point is the universe of Cyberpunk was built in the 80s.
Yes,
There were none social networks back
Yes.
in the day.
yes.
Nonetheless, they were so not important in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So he built his universe from what he had. So that's why there are no social medias. Because
And
at
why
the
there are
time,
no social medias in game?
because at the time they didn't exist.
In
They
game.
didn't need to.
In
In game, yeah. And why didn't they put social media in the game? Because it was irrelevant with the tabletop game. It didn't existed in the tabletop game.
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
Why
See, to
CDPR
be-
didn't made any references to? I don't get, honestly.
To be trustful to the original game.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Damn. We kinda misunderstood each other, I think.
You won't find
I
better deals
think,
in
yeah.
all of Haran.
So we started from talking about can nuking a tower of that belongs to corporation be justified by the evil doings of the corporation itself. So can anarchism be justified by fighting capitalism? And I think
Better deals in
in
all
the
of Haran.
world of Cyberpunk 2077 it can, because it's so fucking grim and bleak and hopeless that you can do nothing against corporations, or you can go nuke their tower, and I would rather nuke their tower than do nothing. That's
Even
what I
then,
would do.
he did nuke their tower. Does that stop them? Did
It
Arasaka
damaged them.
disappeared? No, not at all.
It
Yes,
damaged
yes,
them.
it damaged them. But
And you can do even better in the next game. I mean, in the next iteration of Johnny Silverhand, you can destroy
Better stuff anywhere
that
else.
soul prison that they have and do even more damage. So that's good, I think.
it does damage them. But in the end, I think you're missing the point of the whole game.
No, no, no.
The
I'm
whole
not
game
missing the point.
isn't about. It's not about saving the world. It's about saving yourself.
You won't find better stuff
Nah,
anywhere
I
And
don't-
that's that's what the devs said.
the devs can say whatever they want, but I am able
Well,
and
they're,
free.
they're the ones. They're the
I am
ones who created the
free
game.
to-
So
I am free to interpret what I see however I like. My interpretation of the game was that
better stuff anywhere else.
you can use anarchist methods to fight the corporations if you will, but indeed it will have very small, very temporary effect on the corporations. To fight corporations, you should not fight corporations. You should fight the system that creates corporations. That's what I.
Yes, I
that's,
agree.
That's what I get out of it. So, to defeat to not wake up one day in the world that we had seen in Cyberpunk 2077, you should not adopt methods of Johnny Silverhand, however justified, however likable he is, played by motherfucking Keanu Reeves. Of course he is likable. It's not the point. The point is, you can go nuke, it will not help. You should beat the thing that creates corporations if you want to live in a better world. And you know what you know from where I'm getting at. You know what I'm coming to in this train of thought. You have another system, a better system already. You need only to accept it. If you want to accept capitalism and live in capitalism eternally, Cyberpunk 2077 is what you get. It is an inevitable future of capitalism. A fucking
And-
stagnation and rot.
Yes, and we are going right at it right now.
So there is alternatives, but in game they were not presented, by the way.
Of course,
There was
because
one quest. Yeah.
it's how do I say it? It's too far gone.
How can I assist?
You see what I mean?
I'm not sure it's irredeemable. You know, this world of Cyberpunk 2077, it had liberals, it had anarchists, and it had fascists. Militech and New USA are fascists, in my opinion. The only thing on the political coordinates this world doesn't have is the Reds, socialists and communists. There was one quest in the game which makes you follow
Can I assist?
the train of messages from unknown source, which propagandizes ideas of left wing. There's some talks about socialism, some talks about Marxism, and in the end of that quest we find out that all of that was a hoax. Nothing of that really was wrote in a human being, and all of these messages were sent by some automated machine that
Oh yeah,
gives
the
fortune
Bortmoss
telling
Collective.
machine. Yes, and it was like a parody of communism. That all of that is bunch of bullshit. It doesn't work. It's just a lot of empty words. That's the only significant mention of communism that I had seen in that game. I mean, maybe it is faithful to the original game, to the original Cyberpunk. Maybe it is, but still it
I
was
don't know.
kind of strange for me that there is capitalism, there is anarchism, there is fascism, there is liberals, but there are no communists, not even one, and only one quest that exists and it thoroughly mocks the communists. It was strange to me. It feels like there is some kind of, Polish prejudice that
Well,
did not allow them to.
To be honest, I think I don't know their name in English, but you know the gang that kidnaps people to take their augmentations.
Some of the gangs in the game speak Russian, like real
Yes.
Russian, by Russian
one.
voice actors, but it's it's just gangsters. I mean, there's gangsters that
But I
speak
mean,
Japanese in there.
They're Russians.
They're not affiliated to some political ideas. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you think that Russians are communists in the game, no, they're not. That's the thing that was surprising to me about the fate of USSR. I thought, well, okay, we have cyberpunk in which USSR still exists. How is that possible?
Shit, the goddamn switch
It's
broke down.
the whole universe is about corporations, and USSR is like and is anti-corporation as possible. And then I I wrote in the Google USSR cyberpunk, and I wrote in Google a bit, and everything cleared for me. That USSR that exists in the cyberpunk universe has not a iota of communist ideology in it. Basically, somewhere in the time when real USSR in our universe fell, the reformist movement of Gorbachev made made Soviet country from communist ideology based to corporate driven. So basically, from the start of 21st century, USSR is USSR in name only. That's the only explanation why there is no communism in why USSR, why modern USSR and cyberpunk is not affiliated to communism. They still have those corporations that produce weapons and sov oil. I understand it must be something related to energy resources, to oil, maybe to gas also, but communism
Maybe.
is not a fucking thing in cyberpunk at all. I think that's because the creator of cyberpunk understood that if there is USSR with communist ideology in this universe, then the idea of all planet being completely capitalist based, being completely full of different mega corporations that fight with each other.
Go take the last crate, by the way.
Yeah, got it. It would be impossible because USSR would do everything to not allow that to happen. That's why USSR is just, it just exists. But in the universe, it said that all
lied to me about that
communists
Biden.
were removed from power and became like an underground opposition, something like that. So they kinda still exist, but not in Night City, somewhere else in Russia maybe, or another Soviet republic. So
Well,
at first I
if
was
I
pissed. Yeah.
If I recall correctly, Night City is like,
San Francisco.
No, I mean it's not under the government of the USA.
Yes, it's
Shit,
kinda
They are
like free city
independent.
or something like that. It has a part of it, Dogtown, that is kinda under the under the jurisdiction of New USA, but in reality
No.
it's fucking governed by a warlord.
Dogtown, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there is a mayor in
Yes,
Night
but
City.
it's like it's total bullshit, all of it. The mayor and the police. Oh, I'm gone.
I'm coming.
All of it is they are all corrupt. They all can be bought and are bought by different corporations, and the only corporation that is not 100% evil is Night Corp, and it's not even, they're not like very good They're just not totally shitty, that's all.
Yeah.
Because they are kind of doing all of that stuff for the town that should be done by actual government. Providing electricity, providing clean water, well, not clean, but providing water, basically. Providing heating for homes and building roads, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And still, well, I read a lot about cyberpunk in Wikipedia. It's like not in Wikipedia. I mean in Wiki.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
idea,
yeah, I get it.
The idea was good. Like corporations will come together, do some good things in that city. No fucking government with their taxes and other shit. So freedom of prosperity, of profit, and big surprise, without government, without some oversight, corporations turned everything to shit.
Big
Big
right
surprise.
here.
Because somehow when you allow the things that care only about profit, when you allow them to run a city, that city will turn to fucking impossible to live in. It's no wonder.
the point.
I mean,
Dead.
it's a good example of what can happen if there are no government and if there are only people who care about greediness in charge. I mean, the game perfectly illustrates that. I mean, it's a very good message, despite communists being mocked or not being relevant at all. I think that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
The liberals probably shit bricks from that game because it kind of dunks on corporations and on freedom of trade and stuff like that, but private property, in which like one person can have 15 houses and 100 people can have nothing. It's all right. It's totally like it's okay. He is successful and they are not. So they can die from hunger and he can be fat, whatever. Those people think it's okay. That's the game that illustrates how that looks in real life. I think it's awesome. It's fucking horrible that we actually live in a world that looks like that. But I'm not, I'm not hopeless about it. I'm sure people will change, people will learn. I'm hopeful.
Well,
think-
let's hope so, at least.
I think we can all make this world a better place.
Well, at least we can try.
I think we will. I mean, I honestly believe it's kinda inevitable that we will. It's the question of how long we shall fucking, allow ourselves to suffer
Yeah.
for someone else to profit.
Anyway, I'll need to go. It's
Yeah, we
4
are
a.m.
playing for 3 hours already.
Yeah, sorry, I need to go.
Sure, of course.
I'll quit the game.
So, when will you be available this week? Because I'm on the Sunday I will be in Moscow already. No, wait, on the
Tomorrow?
Saturday.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, alright, sure. At what time?
I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so you will write me when you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so bye, Vlad.
Goodbye.